rate. Àwọn bàbá gbé fún mi 5 million. Now, what you want so? Check for me.
And guys, have you ever seen Lagata condemning Odumosun? Hello. Hello. Let me even play you a game. Let me see whether people love you. Can't tell where you know me no.
No. I'm gonna. They don't. No, we don't do. They don't gift me here. Oh yeah, play again.
Let's stop. Can I cut TikTok down?
King cut TikTok. Oh yeah.
They can play. Play real more motion share.
Me play real. Me play real. Papariano to bad news to me. Ó ti fún àwọn tẹ́mì ní tọ́pìkì content
ni. Mama orúkọ àwọn people yìí ṣe mo kì í máa ń là kó máa orúkọ lórí platform mi. Ẹ fún àwọn people ní relevant I swear. Ẹ má máa ṣe wípé wọ́n exist. You are making them feel like ṣé ẹ ti gbórúkọ wọn lẹ́nu mi rí láyé àti bàtẹ́ mọ́ mi ni. Never. I know people I don't deal with na ṣé mo wà ní class. Kí ló fọ́ ṣe tó rà tó wọ́n just one bag ni.
This is my first game ever in TikTok. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí Papariano win me oh. Everybody on Papariano's side, come on this side. Everybody come on this side. Everybody come on this side. Oh yeah, go. Chati Bereni. Chati go ni.
Claiming, I don't know that you have heard it. They are claiming that Binti is confirming that same video that Yomi has, okay, that the full one is available with him. And is that Owonikoko? Somebody said that is Owonikoko. No, now. That's Binti Laye now.
Binti Laye.
Because I was in that live stream now. Okay. So, in that live stream, you see, you won me. You won me now. 1-1. Wow.
I'll press the rematch.
Yeah. So now let's just be talking while the game is going. So now, this guy, I don't know how confident he is about it. You have to accept now. You have not accepted it.
Oh, I thought I was one that sent you. Okay, fine.
No. Sometimes we both send at the same time, but when you say accept, just accept. Now, I got it's noisy to teach you.
The Binti Laye thing. Binti Laye, I don't believe what Binti Laye story.
So I just see that, right? They are just trying to have people that will be loyal to them, all these guys going around. But me, again, I know that I only owe my loyalty to the public and to the Almighty God. Because if I tell my truth to the public, I want to be right in the side of the public, not in the side of one stupid baba and one stupid gangsters and one smokers and one drug dealers and some useless human being. God forbid bad thing at my age. Never again. Not even when I was even younger. Will I be saying God forbid bad thing? Not even poverty. can make me see myself in situations like that. When I will see the truth, I will say I'm under one somebody. So now, what I see there is this, right? I see an agenda of them trying to destroy whatever Yomi Fabi has. And this has continued to be this stupid boy, this useless vengeance. Okay, that's drug dealer, that stupid human being. I've continued to see that guy, okay, bringing away I don't know, I see somebody who is highly frustrated, depressed, and frustrated. I don't know, maybe he's chased out of his home by his own dad. That vengeance guy looked like a son rejected and chased out of his own family home.
Of course, it's still standing for.
Just wait now, just wait, please. Just wait, let me do my stuff. Who has nowhere to reside and who is just looking for anywhere which he can start afresh from. He looks like a new starter, like somebody who is just starting life from scratch. So now I saw the effort. This guy was asking Baba Mohbad in Baba live stream that Baba, they said when they asked the nurse that when Sanshit put it to the nurse that I put to the nurse that you kill Mohbad, that the nurse, they were expecting that Baba Mohbad will tell them that the nurse said no, she didn't kill Mohbad, that we made it too. The nurse did not say we may kill Mohbad. Just like anybody will say. The nurse face down was remorse and said that what she gave to Mohbad
Hey, don't freeze you. Lately, your network is big.
like they are saying. It's breaking. Let me see.
Your network froze just for a split second.
Is it better now?
Yeah, it's better.
All right. So now, this morning, I had the guy, the Binti Lai guy, saying that video that Yomi Fabi posed at 3 seconds, he has watched the one that does not have the baby face. And the styles was the same, everything was the same. I will mention Malo ya wereo, Malo shebi wereo, kinikon. So she completed what Wumi said in that video, and now said that he has forwarded it to Sanshitu. And I'm wondering the agenda of this kids. I have said from the beginning. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you very well.
Like I've said from the beginning, I don't know why they hate Yomi Fabi. If there is anything they've got, let them send it straight to Yomi. Yomi is the best person who can work with this 3 seconds video, not Sanshit, not anybody else. Say you understand?
Of course.
Exactly. Yeah. So any attempt to sending it to Sanshit is a continuous attempt to try to make Baba come out and denounce that video, even without releasing it to the public. Sure you get? Because what I'm saying this is, right, it is something simple. On one ground, they are claiming that we make him bad. Expose Wumi now. If you have any video that expose her. Sending it to Sanshit on what ground, on what account? Something that when you give to Sanshit now, you don't even know who is compromised, who is not compromised. That one will just come with one legal advice, tell you that it cannot be this, you cannot publish it. It cannot go there, cannot go there. We are looking for everything to prove that these people have been having domestic violence, and there's possibility of this particular domestic violence that happened last causing Mohbad's death. So that should have been sent to Yomi Fabi.
Exactly. 100%.
Sure you get. Can you hear me now? It's like it's still hanging.
I can hear you. You are clear. Very audible.
Exactly. So that would have been sent to Yomi Fabi. So that's why I say that I don't know what ground that Binti guy is, where he belongs. And that's why I'm telling people, like, guys, do not fall into the trick of these guys of trying to have feel-free, neutral platform of all of those things, the same shitty games. Their loyalty is somewhere. Okay? They know where their loyalty is. Because I've taken time, I've watched them. There are things that some people can say, there are things that some people cannot say. So, do not fall. They let them cry hell, cry everything. At the end of the day, they must provide an evidence to show how Wunmi by Mohbad. I want to see how they will provide evidence without doing investigation. Yomi that is busy, that is still struggling, getting 3 seconds video, cooperate with him, you're not cooperating with him. You are damaging what he has, as if you have something better. I asked myself, I said, what better can they even provide? Can they provide? What better can they provide?
Nothing.
And I see nothing. And that's why I'm saying, only few days from now, that's next week Friday. By next week Friday, maybe they will now know the new narrative they want to portray. I want it to be clear to them that not everybody goes to the criminal courts. After the decision of the DPP to arraign and to charge people to court,
they were already arraigned.
When Wunmi is not mentioned,
they were already arraigned March 24.
No. If, when no. There's still hope. There's still hope that Wunmi will be.
The nurse and spending was, they were present March 24. They were already arraigned. I mean, I don't want to say it out, but it's that's like
that was a pretrial. I think that was a pretrial, like a pretrial. The real trial has not started. It's a pretrial. There's always a pretrial before trial.
Trial started before. No, not today. No.
Huh?
No, May something. They were already arranged. Okay, March 24.
Wait. You said pretrial is starting when?
No, I think May 14. I will have to check the information I have.
Yeah, because what pretrial is meant for? Pretrial is meant for the final stage of investigation to see whether both party, both the defendant counsel and the prosecution, will look into the reason why the defendant has to stand trial before the court. And they will see that there are positions of the law and enormous evidence that merit the trial process. So until trial starts, before we say yes, there's a ground. As it stands right now, Corona is still on. So me, I will not even conclude. Until Baba Mohbad, in fact, until Baba Mohbad submit their autopsy to Corona, and Corona makes a death certificate for Mohbad, because it is the duty of the Corona, and the Corona is answerable. It's not answerable to the DPP. They cannot end Corona. Corona is a judicial process which will do. I'm winning you. Wow.
I can feel some love in the air. Wow.
I'm winning you. Which love in the air? You have to go and learn. You have to go and learn from Tenny Omologo, your former boss, how to play game.
Abi,
Adio.
I don't even know if she knows how to play the game herself. Because it wasn't even on TikTok, it was on Facebook.
I don't know.
Facebook.
So now, like, what all these kids will be doing right now, they will be like me now. Me that they are seeing here, they cannot bear to hear that something bad happened to me. As in, if there's anybody waiting for anything to happen to me, believe me, it's Comfy or Bukky Jason. So that they can now prove that you see.
And Guresi too.
Exactly. Because that day, I remember that time when there was a viral information that went around that something happened to Florana. Flora set him up. Blah, blah. Guresi was so happy that day.
Mm-hmm. He was very,
He
very
was
happy.
very happy.
And that is very
And I was
sad.
watching them. I was with my second account watching them. And I told myself, let me just finish and just go live, Charlie. These are kids. So now, until that process is carried on, we'll just say, okay, let's wait and see. And now, as I've said again, though you said you have your own strategy about the text message, for me, at most, what I think the text message served to Yomi, contrary to what that smoker Vengeance is saying, that they should have focused on the 3 seconds video, so they should have focused on the text message, not on the 3 seconds. They lack touch with presence.
They do.
Somebody said they sent video how Mohbad was spy, which is more evidential. You said they should focus on text message rather than video. They should focus on everything, and leave nothing out.
True.
Everything has something, and you eliminate it. If one doesn't have anything, then you focus on the other. But to say that you should focus on one and leave the other, nonsense. Children thinking. If the video shows to be old, then now you question the text, the messenger. Well, like as I said, if the messenger can come and say it was a false information, then it is up to the police to charge him for giving a false information against Wunmi, or for Wunmi to take that case against him. That guy must be able to stand to say that statement is correct. If that guy cannot stand before any competent court to say that statement is correct, it's not going anywhere. And for anybody to be charged for that statement, police must do investigation. That's why I'm saying that police still have to do forensic and see whether there's any sort of evidence that can corroborate that effect. Otherwise, it's just a mere statement. For a statement to be called an evidence, somebody must be ready to say it at all times. There doesn't even have to be video evidence to back it up. As long as somebody is there to beat their chest, say, I heard this, or I witnessed this with my eyes, I will make push Mohbad. It becomes an evidence. Don't forget that I was saying something then, that when I look at your family language just few days, though I'm entitled to my opinion, we all don't think the same way. I think that he looks like somebody who was shown something and told to go and withdraw whatever statement he has made about Adura, and he should go and put Damola out there. I'm just thinking that way.
No, I don't. The thing is, if you look at it legally, and logically, which also the law sometimes is not logical, but let's look at it in both ways. Damola, in his presence, has written a statement indicting himself 100%. Initially, they were the one just saying, Damola lo call, Damola lo she, Damola lo she. They were just saying it, and of course, Adura petitioned Damola. But Petition now, You know how
No,
that
don't
one
forget.
goes.
No, wait. Discipline, please. Don't forget that when Adura petitioned Damola, Damola wrote a statement to the police confessing that he did so. That's why
But
Adura went to the conference
that was not.
to challenge Yomi. That but
Wait.
Damola has told you that he did this. Why are you still coming for me in that conference?
No. I don't know, but that statement was not written in the presence of Yomi. He was told. But this second one, when they have all of them were arrested, one, they now made, they according to Yomi and my person, which is I sent Sammy Jojo there too. Now, according to what they said is, now they have made Yomi the complainant, and in his presence, Damola said, I am the one that sends the stuff to you. Okay? So in his
Are you
presence,
saying are you saying they later turned Yomi into a witness?
no, the complainant. They turned him to a witness, which he refused to go to Panti. That was why he moved his case to zone 2. Now, he wants to be the complainant, and now they have turned him to the complainant. And now Damola has written a statement.
Supreme,
Yes,
can you
dear.
hear me?
Yes, dear.
When you say that it turned Yomi into a complainant of what offense?
You're being complained someone texted him to swindle him. Now, if they are saying it is Adura, Yomi complains that Adura swindled him, wanted to. They now told him it wasn't Adura, that Damola had confessed. Now, Yomi has to have an official petition against Damola, right?
Sure.
Exactly. So now Yomi is now the complainant against Damola, right?
No. You know why? Just listen. Can you hear me?
I'm listening.
Yes. The offense that Damola committed against Yomi is an offense of an attempt to swindle.
Okay.
Which, if Yomi is going to be a complainant, Yomi is going to file a petition of someone attempting to swindle him. Then now they will now they will now charge Damola on an offense of swindling. But if
Okay.
Damola committed an offense of impersonation against Adura, not against
Exactly. That's
Yomi.
what I'm saying now.
No, just wait. No. I'm saying Yomi can never complain of impersonation to the police.
I didn't use the word
They complain.
impersonation. I've been talking. Oh,
Yeah, okay,
I
just see what I'm
said,
saying. I'm saying
I
that.
said Yomi is now petitioned Damola on swindling. One, two, of telling him he has a video that where Mohbad was killed. That means he has a video. In Adura's statement, he also said he has deleted the video. So Yomi had also put on his. I think I have a copy of the petition, but I don't know if you want me to read it.
You can read it, but this is what I told him to do then that he refused.
No, it is his case, and sometimes you say Supreme, Emma Casita, Maka for me, time battle, and I have to respect that. I don't want to be the one
All
to
right.
read it out.
All right, don't do that. Don't even do that.
Because I think I
You are
have
used
the
to being
copy.
dragged.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So
Let's talk
now,
about what you read.
so now he talked about he's not really interested in the swindling part, but he talked about that now Damola is the one that told him that Wunmi pushed and buy Mohbad, In Damola's statement, Damola wrote that he deleted the voice, the video. So Yomi wrote on his petition, concealment of evidence or destruction of evidence, and I think about two other things. I think the swindling is way like just mentioned in the passing. He focused more on the mother one, but he also included Adura, and this is where he included Adura. Adura had the video for 14 months on his phone. So I have the evidence on my phone now for 14 months. Then Adura now sold his phone. So really, your brother died for 14 months. You have that information and you held on to it. So that is where Adura is still wrapped into the case. That is why, if you look at it, it's also logical. You have your phone there.
Can I respond to that?
Please do.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Adura cannot be in trouble unless police investigation is able to prove that the longer version of that 3 seconds has to do with what killed Mohbad. Like now that they are saying a video is sent to Wahab Shitu, which is the same video that happened in Old House 3 years ago. If that is the video, Adura has no case to answer because he didn't conceal any homicide investigation
Of
or any
course.
homicide evidence, right?
Of course.
So now, the only time that Adura, Wumi, anybody can be in trouble is if it can be proven that that video has to do with what killed Mohbad, right?
Of course.
So that is why I'm saying right now that Yomi is not a complainant. Yomi might have written a petition, okay? But for Yomi to confirm in his petition that Damola was the one that messaged him, Yomi is automatically bearing witness to the accusation of impersonation that Damola has, that Adura has against
Yomi is
Damola.
not doing that. Yomi stated categorically.
Can I ask a technical question? Right? When Damola goes to court, who is the complainant of Damola case in court?
The case in court, that one has the case already in court. It has to do with impersonation, and it is Adura's case.
All right.
The new case that Yomi wants to institute is trying to swindle him 3 million. Abi, sure you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, he wants to write. It's in the process.
It's in the process. They're going to start going to that court separately. He has nothing to do with Adura's court, not that one that is already in progress.
Yeah.
It's going to already be court case. The new petition he wrote.
Yeah. Is it a criminal case as well?
It's a criminal case. It's a criminal offense for me to ask you to send me money. I have something, blackmailing. It's a criminal case. So you see, the one case is absolutely is between Yomi, is between Adura and Damola. Nothing has to do with Yomi. That's why he does not go.
No. See what I'm saying here.
Because he doesn't want to go and bear witness for Adura.
Supreme. I'm saying again this, okay? Please hear. There is no way that Damola will be convicted in any court in Nigeria that the police will not provide Yomi as a witness. You know why?
Why?
Adura complaint of impersonation. That is someone use that's identity fraud. That
Okay.
someone use his identity to defraud somebody.
Yeah.
So now, police will require to know who Damola was trying to swindle, or who Damola messaged. Then Damola will message Yomi. Then they will invite Yomi. Yomi will have to answer that somebody tried
I am not disputing what you're
to
saying.
swindle him.
But what I'm saying is that, okay, what I'm saying is that you can have me as your witness. If I'm not subpoenaed, I might not show up for you. I might not show up for you. He's
Sure.
not. He might unless if they subpoena him to come, then he might go. But he doesn't want to be part of impersonation. Kokon, Adura, Nicoloma, Damola.
And you know what, Supreme.
The new case that Yomi wants to institute or have already instituted is the case of not the impersonation. You, court, determine who tried to swindle me. I want to sue the person that tried to swindle me. And they have said it is Damola. Now he wants to take Damola on a fresh court case. Sue Damola.
You know what that
And
means?
to sue Damola already, Yomi will not need Adura as a witness. Yomi does not need Adura, right, as a witness, because Damola already wrote his statement that, yes, I am the one, yes, I am the one, yes, I am the one. So they just go to court, and they file the charges. That is one.
No. You are talking about a criminal case, right? Which
Yes.
it is, yes. So in a criminal case, so it means Yomi will submit.
Wait, it's not criminal case. It's not about the death of Mohbad, though. Criminal case of trying to swindle.
Sure. That's what I'm saying. That's where we are. They can only prove death if that video can be unraveled. Let's put aside the homicide case for now. Okay. So now, on the case of an attempt to have Yomi swindle, which is an offense to attempt to swindle somebody.
Criminal offense, yes.
An theft attempt. Okay. So now, Yomi will write a petition of an attempted swindling
Yes.
against Damola to the
He
police.
did already. Yes.
No, just this way. I'm just analyzing. I'm just trying to envision. I'm just trying to go through the process. Okay. So now you just wait. So Yomi will write a petition of an attempted swindling of swindling against Damola to the police. Now police will take that petition. Police will invite Damola. Police will invite Yomi. They will question Damola there. Did you ask Yomi to give you 3 million for any particular video? Damola will say, yes, I did. Damola has pleaded guilty. He has pleaded guilty with the police. He has confirmed that he's guilty with the police. So, but now automatically, when police will now formally charge Damola to court, whether PDP or DPP or whoever is charging Damola will now be charged to the court on the offense of agreeing to an attempt to swindle Yomi Fabiyi, which in one way, this is already placing Yomi Fabiyi. Then now, don't forget, by section 36 of 5 of the Constitution says anybody that is charged before the court is assumed to be innocent. So Damola before the judge will now be innocent, though Damola has pleaded guilty in front of the police. But before the court, that doesn't stand. Damola is non-guilty before the court. Now the prosecutor must be able to prove beyond reasonable doubt before that judge that Damola has confessed there and Damola is still ready to confess here. So upon cross-examination, if prosecutor asks Damola, there was this case where you confess that you did this. Did you do it? Now say it before the judge. If Damola is still able to confess that he did so before the judge, then the judge will now make a judgment that, okay, you are found to have violated this particular law. And so, either you are hereby sentenced to maybe 1 year imprisonment, maybe you are hereby supposed to pay this fine, okay, for remedy to your Fabi, or you are going to be given an a community service. Don't forget, the law says nobody can be punished for the same offense twice. So this means that Adibi Yomi had gone a civil route. If he feel like his emotion was damaged, like as I said for me, okay, like because this guy went online on Instagram defaming an actor who can be hired by any big company.
He did not mention his name, but go ahead. You don't know who he was talking about. He did not mention his name, but go ahead.
But the law says if it can be proven through an innuendo.
Yes.
Yes, just like in the case of Very Dark Man, they said the innuendo is the offense. So now, the defamation that was done by Damola. So let's say Yomi don't want to go civil and Yomi don't go civil. Let's say the judge is able to make a judgment that, okay, Damola, you are found guilty of this offense of attempting to swindle Yomi. So now, this will now automatically, then Yomi will now automatically stick to the fact that Damola was the one that used Adura's account to message him, right? Then this will now automatically make Yomi a witness of Adura. That it is not Adura, it is Damola. So Yomi and Adura will be on the same chapter. That's Adura, that's Damola.
Yes.
So that's what they are basically doing even in this case. That's why I'm saying that the case of Adura that is in courts, as long as Yomi right now is coming and is accusing Damola. So Yomi right now, for Yomi to make that accusation on Damola is because Yomi is believing that Damola messaged him. And Yomi want Damola to be punished for that offense.
You have missed it. You have missed a little part of it. Your explanation was correct. But I thought you were going to say, but if I thought when you got to the court part, you were going to say, if Damola now said he is not guilty, he was not the one. I thought that was what you were going to say.
Then they are going to investigate Adura. No, I didn't just go to. That's the second part of it. I'll just going on the one.
Because this is what had happened before. Damola already pleaded to the police that he was the one at Ogombo. When they got to court, Damola said not guilty, that he wasn't.
No. Normally, before the court, you have to be non-guilty until the prosecutor proves you guilty.
So, but when he got there to the court, he told them he was not guilty. That is why.
This is how. Let us do this with this. Let's this way. Maybe people misinterpreted what happened in the court. Before the court, maybe a motion was read that everybody is presumed not guilty until proven guilty. But because trial has not started on the case of Damola, has trial started? Because for Damola to prove not guilty, it means that the prosecutor that brought Damola is able to put it to Damola that Damola, this is the evidence we have from the police that you message this person, and another evidence you confess. Your confession is an evidence. You confessed. Then Damola will now say, I didn't confess. It is not me. Then they will ask. Then they will now
send someone to that court. I did not, so I don't really know.
Yeah, so that's what I think people misunderstood what transpired there.
Don't
because
have
it is dangerous.
first-hand information because Yomi was not even there. Yomi refused to go. Yomi was not there. Yomi said he
Yes.
does not want to be part of that one. And I did not send any private person in there. But we will find out. It's going to start soon. We will find out because from what I understand now is a fresh case has been
Initiated.
initiated by Yomi against Damola because it has been confirmed in his presence. Damola olóhùn bèèrè lọ́wọ́ pé Damola nǹkan tó ń kọ yìí ni wípé òun tún sọ fún ní Yorùbá nǹkan tó ń kọ. Okay, somebody said bring me up. Let me bring. I cannot bring you up. We are co-hosting. I cannot bring you up.
You can disconnect my live now. They can, if they want to come to your box. That's the only way.
You know what, guys? Let us all go to Papariano. I've been up for a long time.
No. I don't even know whether I will stay long. Please, let's just stay this way.
No. Let us all go there because
I don't know whether I will stay long. That's
it's okay.
the thing,
Even
please.
if you stay a little bit, me, I've been here for how many hours? I've been here for 6 hours. 6 hours.
Okay.
So let me disconnect. Everybody, we go to Papariano. We disconnect.
I'm a sorry woto. As you are here right now, it's better. I'm a sorry woto. Okay. Boy. You guys know where you are coming from.
Wait, stay. Bella, you want me to stay? What's it pay? Bella, let's go do the woto there. I know you want to do woto. Let's go to Papariano. Just 1 minute. Okay, Papariano.
Bella, one of my biggest gifter then, Quinote. Timman play match, man. Timman the Quinote. Hotel building. As in, I come and you gift Maloney.
You know, say then there's one name you used to call boss lady in the house.
Yeah, boss lady.
Supreme stay, Adeola Supreme stay. I've been here a long time. I can't. Let us all go to Papariano. That's the headquarters.
No. Just a little bit. Stay. Just a little bit. I don't want to drag or along. So just say what you wanted to say.
What I'm trying to say is that Yomi has started. He already initiated a new, fresh case of his own, and Damola. Okay, because Damola wrote a statement. And Yomi said, mo tún fi Yorùbá bí pa ìpè ṣé o mọ nǹkan tó ń kọ òun sọ pé ìwọ ló sọ fún mi pé Wùmí ló type ẹ̀ sí mi. He said yes. Òun sọ fún pé write it in the statement. Number 2, you are telling me that you have deleted the 10-minute video, the evidence that the tó ti pa Mohbad tó sọ ṣé o sọ pé o ti delete ẹ? Ó ní yes. Ó ní write it in your statement. Do you know the implication?
No. Please wait. Your man should stop playing. He should stop playing some certain games, okay? And that Damola too should stop. This is what happened here. In the statement of Damola, there is no way Damola can write that he deleted a video showing how we push Mohbad. Damola would have reversed that statement. Let them stop. Come and play. Come and parafunwa. Damola cannot maintain that statement. Incoming Damola call. Damola just attests to the fact that he deleted an old video, a video that does not show what killed Mohbad. If Damola can attest that he deleted the video that contain how we push Mohbad, that is to how Mohbad died. Come on now.
Listen.
Let's stop now.
I wasn't there. Listen, allegedly, that is what I was told by 2 people. That is what I was told. Now, I don't know if Damola said. I don't know if he said it's I deleted. If Damola says something like that 3 seconds video is an old video and I deleted it, maybe. But another thing you should understand is how will Damola know if it is an old video or not? He watched the video, he saw the video,
You
If it
see,
was old video, why will he delete it?
Supreme, let's make something clear. Let's be clear here. Whatever that happened in that session that day, Yomi is just exaggerating. Whatever that happened in that statement that day, okay, they are trying to make Yomi a witness. That's what I'm telling you. This new case that Yomi is doing right now, in this case, Yomi is a complainant, this new petition. But that one that Yomi is talking about, it is still the case of Adura that is ongoing.
I mean,
That they are bringing.
We've finished that one.
That's what I'm saying. That Yomi
case
is
Adura's
exactly.
case.
So Yomi didn't know that he's a witness in that one. That one that Yomi went where Adura wrote that statement. Sorry, where Damola wrote that statement.
No.
That statement is only helping Adura's petition.
Listen. You are missing it. No. You know they just arrested them. And they said they rearrested them. You know, they were not really rearrested. That day, a new statement was written. Not the statement that he wrote before from Ogombo. So
let me make it easy for you to understand what I'm saying.
I understand you now. You are the one that
just wait. Yeah, just get the gist. Get the gist. Yomi just wrote his own petition now.
Yes.
When he went to station
last week.
Yes, sure.
No, let me even make it clearer. This time they just went to Panti. He just wrote this day, that last Monday they took the case to Panti. He just wrote his own fresh petition that he submitted there.
Yeah, what I'm saying is this, right? At that time that Damola came to write that new statement, has Yomi submitted his petition, or it was after them?
Yes. Yes, because Damola does not need to write any. If Yomi hadn't submitted a petition, Damola will not need to write a statement again because Damola already wrote statements concerning.
Then it means you see that's why I don't just like game. I just like things to be clear. If they are saying that right now that Yomi all that time that Adura was arrested, so Yomi himself already wrote petition against Damola, and so Damola was brought.
You are missing it. Just let me explain. Okay, there's been a lot of petitions flying. Initially, when this case happened, that day they said Yomi collected money from Lighton. Yomi went to submit his petition to Panti. Adura now also went and submitted a petition. When that alarm blew that they used his account or he chatted, Adura also went and submit a petition of impersonation. I don't know. I think was it to Ikeja? I don't know, or to Panti? I don't know. But Yomi submitted a petition of criminal charges about you pushed Umi stuff. Okay. So now Adura petitioned Damola. The case is already in court of impersonation. Adura's case has absolutely nothing to do with Yomi. So when they were crying, case ọ̀rọ̀ tó ti wà ń case tó ti wà ń kọ́ọ̀tì, Yomi ló ń sọ, ìkókó Yomi. Now, when Yomi now went to Panti on his case of swindling, criminal charges, yari, Panti said they are not treating the criminal aspect of the case. They are just treating Adura's case of impersonation. Yomi said, kò sí tó kàn mí pẹ̀lú yẹn. As far as I am concerned,
they're not treating the homicide part. They're not treating the homicide part.
They're not treating the homicide part or the swindling part. As far as they are concerned, they are treating the impersonation. This is when our petition came in, right? Now, Yomi abandoned everything there. Yomi did not go to Panti anymore because he doesn't want to be part of impersonation, right? He now went and wrote a fresh petition to Zone 2 against Adura and Damola. That is why they were calling them. Adura went to Zone 2 once, go and write a statement. Damola did not show up at all. Okay, but Damola already went to Panti to go and respond to Adura's petition. Okay, but when Yomi took his petition out and went to Zone 2, Adura went to Zone 2 to go and attend to Yomi's petition. Damola did not show up at all. They said they traced Damola up to Abeokuta or something like that. He didn't show up to attend to Yomi's petition. Adura did. They now requested for Adura to come back. Adura did not go back. That was what generated the warrant of arrest on all of them. Okay? Now, the arrest, yada happened. They were attending to the petition now at Zone 2. For twist of fate, something happened. They now moved this case again back to square one, Panti. So when they got to Panti, Yomi had to institute another petition. Òun ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tí wàá kọ petition ní Panti ń sìn. He's not a witness to Adura's petition. So Adura's petition is there. Yomi's previous petition to Panti is there. Yomi wrote a petition against those duo on Zone 2. Now they moved the case back there. Yomi wrote a fresh petition that day, when they moved the case over there. That same petition he wrote to Zone 2 that warranted them to, like, they were able to arrest Adura and Damola that day. He wrote a fresh petition of swindling. He doesn't care.
Can I?
So he said, if
let me say something.
Go ahead. So there's different petitions.
Again. Yomi wrote petition of swindling, but in Yomi petition, Yomi is acknowledging to be a witness.
This statement Damola wrote is a statement of swindling, not a statement that I use Adura's phone. Because I use.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Can Yomi prove that Damola attempted to swindle him?
I thought the chat said it all. Didn't the chat say it all? The chat said, check your email. The chat said, put the money in my Bitcoin. The chat said, give me 3 million for the video. There was like, no, I won't give you.
I'm not saying that Yomi doesn't have any evidence of someone attempting to swindle him. How can Yomi prove that it was Damola?
Okay.
Because for Yomi to petition Damola, Yomi is saying that Yomi petition, just wait, Yomi petition will be like, Damola has confessed to trying to swindle me.
He did.
Right?
He did. Damola did. This station, Damola said, I was the one that sent you. I was the one that trying to gain 3 million from you. He did.
So for Yomi to petition Damola, it means Yomi believed that Damola attempted to swindle him.
That statement is in his That sentence is in the statement he wrote at the police station in the presence of Yomi. So if you look
No, no,
at
you're
it,
not getting my point. You're not getting my point. Wait, get the gist, get the gist. Before Yomi went, before Yomi went to petition, don't forget, Damola has not written any statement, right? So in Yomi mind, before he petitioned,
one thing you should understand is Damola, the statement Damola wrote now is going to be statement number 2. Damola wrote a statement before that indeed, in fact, he used Adura's handle.
there are so many things, right, happening there that Yomi is not even saying. Sure, you understand? Yomi is just practically a witness. Yomi has become a witness to Adura petition, but he's not just saying it. Sure, you understand? Like, that's just what is happening. That's just basically what they're doing there. No, there's nothing much. Because there was already a statement that was written already by Damola in the month of December. And they call Yomi. Yomi denied in front of Yomi. Damola told him that I messaged you. Okay? And Damola was charged to court. Before Damola can be charged to court, Damola must have confessed to some certain things. Police must have found Damola to commit a particular crime before they charge him formally to the court. So that's basically what I'm saying. So, and what I'm saying as a game here right now, when Damola confessed in this new statement, I don't think it's just a new statement because one, police have not even taken that to court.
Call me on this line. Calling,
you understand?
Call me on this line.
That one is still in the workings.
Okay.
There's nothing in your background. There's nothing in your background. So, wrote to me. Now you are Supreme they talk. You get Supreme number. Now don't go far. I dey fear now for this justice you with this so. Anyway. So yeah.
Papa, no, sorry. I didn't. I was talking to someone. I'm very sorry. I didn't know I didn't move. Now
Was
let me.
Supreme? Is that Supreme?
No, it wasn't Supreme.
Oh, sounds like her.
Yes. Sorry. See, Papa, there's something here, right? And I'm so happy how the case is being turned to because Yomi, whatever I want to look at, right? And I love our court for one thing. When you join two parties to a case, the two parties will be present. The fact that they think they want to remove Adura from the case, okay? Normally, we are not supposed to get to this extent before we know what happened to Mohbad with that 3 seconds or whatsoever, or the game they have been trying to play in this 3 seconds video. Papano. For the fact that police refused to work on the content of that conversation between Yomi with Adura or with Damola, whatsoever he spoke to.
No, to me, you cannot say police have not worked on that. That's what Yomi may not come out.
Just wait, I'm telling you from the beginning.
The
when they told them that we are not interested in the video, we're only interested in the act. You understand me, of impersonation. And that is
Rotimi, you're not getting the point. Rotimi.
Okay.
Let's say from the beginning, right? Mm-hmm. Let's say from the beginning, in Quantin, the homicide case.
Yes.
Let's say the police said they have done what they have to do, and the only place they feel like there's a case, okay, is in the impersonation. That there is nothing in the homicide. There's nothing that link to the homicide. We don't know how they put it to Yomi exactly. Let's be clear on that. What if police have done their investigation then, but they don't want to show him what they found? They just feel like it has no link to the homicide case and told him like that. And then he come and say they said they are not interested. No, there may be language barrier. Let's just say, for example, we don't know what investigation police have done on that 3 seconds video to come out with the response with a report that they are not going there because it has nothing to do with what killed Mohbad. So what we should be asking Yomi right now, what has changed? Whether then or now, what has changed?
Now,
With the same panty?
yeah, I get you. This is my argument, okay? If you look at the way the case is even turning around now, it's not the same interest or the same attention police place on this matter when it started from Ogombo, okay, and so on and so forth.
How do you know now? You are only hearing from one side. You cannot know.
We are hearing from one side, but Yomi is on the social media. Do you think police is not hearing Yomi?
They will not come and answer to everything in social media, please. They will not.
Okay, now, why? The question is, we look at this book character, we look at their behavior. Why are they running from police? Police invite you, quite all right. Is it not suspicious enough for you to say, I am not going? This is the first time in Nigeria, Papa, not to be sincere, that police invites. Police is vital an individual and he's telling you, I'm sending my lawyer on a homicide case.
It depends. There are grounds in which if you have a legal counsel, that's why you have your legal counsel. The police are law enforcer, and your legal counsel knows the law, knows which law cannot be enforced. If I have a client, I'm a lawyer, and police say they went to get a warrant, and they now tell somebody on social media, and the person is now parading that, you see, they don't get court warrant to go arrest Papariano client. I, as a legal counsel, I may tell my client to deny, to refuse to go to that station. Because how can police go get warrant and be telling third party that they have gotten warrant? Is that to intimidate us or what? And they got warrant on what? On the case of what offense? For example, now let us make this. When police invited Baba Mohbad, okay, police sent letter of invitation that contained the offense that Baba Mohbad was accused of defaming the Oba. Baba read it, and his lawyer saw the ground, and they have to go there. So we should be asking, what letter of invitation was first of all sent? Police cannot just take phone and call Wumi, show up. A formal letter has to be written, which will contain the offense she committed. Sure, you understand, Rotimi?
Yeah, Papa, no, but my own argument, or my line of argument.
So we don't know all those things. We have to until we know it.
We can say we don't know it, but you know, initially, okay, what Yomi complained was that they made him a witness, and we should say no. I'm supposed to be a complainant in the beginning because I am the one they chatted with. But you want to treat police is taking only what do I call it, the impersonation case to court, which we have seen that action from police. Even if police did not.
Can I explain something? Can I explain what the police did there to you?
Okay, explain what they did. Now, because they didn't
see what happened. See what happened. Yomi wrote a petition involving homicide case. Okay. Now let's assume police did their investigation and they don't see anything homicide. And now when they look on their, let's say there was 2 petitions on police table. The first one was Yomi, that is talking about homicide, how Wumi pushed Mohbad, that has to do with how Mohbad died. Police investigate the first petition. They find nothing attached to homicide. They see his old video. It has nothing to do with what killed Mohbad. They turn to the second petition on their table. They saw impersonation that carries how somebody messaged Yomi. Okay? And then now police invited Yomi in trying to answer to the second petition. And Yomi said, how about my own petition? And they said, we find nothing relating to your own case. So you get. So now the second case, or the cases that Yomi could have put out to the police there, Yomi could have included a case of Adura attempted to swindle me, or Damola attempt to swindle me, and I want the person to be punished for an attempt to swindle me and also for concealing homicide case. Don't forget that we talk about this in that Yomi petition was not complete. That first time when we were talking about love letter. Now he has completed the petition. So you get. So that case of swindling, if police don't find anything homicide case, they will attempt to the case of swindling as it stands. Do you agree with me?
Papa, I get what you're saying, but I'm not agreeing with you 100%. I am only saying that my interest in this matter is the fact that Yomi was smart enough to join them in his new case, both of them. You said you raised something on Madam Mary's platform when you were co-hosting that has Damola agreed that he chatted Yomi, or what can be a proof? And that was interesting. Now Yomi is saying that you, both of them, okay, you are the one that chatted with me. Damola has confessed to it that I am the one, and he has put down on statement. Fine, Yomi don't have anything to drag Adura, but he's bringing Adura in logically, which is very, very important. Okay, that you kept this because you already come to my life on this same 3 seconds video and confessed the fact that you own that phone and the video was on that phone for this long.
So Yomi is rewriting his petition after all this while, right?
No, he has written petition. I asked him now.
You're not getting. He's rewriting it the right way, in the right standard way, right now.
No, he did what he did in the first day was the right, because he believed it was Adura that chatted him, which was the best thing to do. If someone is coming up to say, no, I am not the one, I am the one, he can still rewrite the petition to say, okay, this someone has already owned to it. He chatted me, but for his brother now to be joining this matter, he was in the house and he had this same evidence.
The offense of Adura now is that even before the phone got to Damola, Adura already held the evidence. So he should be punished for holding the evidence. Just wait, don't worry. Don't forget that I said that the first petition Yomi wrote, the reason why they didn't attend to it, why the Adura was not punished for it. Adura could have been punished even in that particular petition.
Okay.
Okay. A petition where someone show what killed Mohbad. So whoever that even have that video, police will first find the video. If they find it implicating that it has to do with what killed Mohbad, then whoever was even holding it itself, plus those that are in it, all of them are committed offense. So right now, for Adura to be held accountable, the police investigation has to prove that that evidence that you are saying Adura is concealing has to do with what killed Mohbad.
That is why we bring the evidence. That is what we even bring the evidence.
But now, don't forget that they are saying that they have sent the full video to Wahab Shitu. That this morning, were you in Binti's life?
I wasn't there. I heard you.
They said, they said Zomo has bringing the full video. In fact, according to Binti, he was saying that Wumi statement. She said, and Binti said the full thing. Binti completed the statement of Wumi that my Lord whatever. So Binti just completed. She said that was part of the statement, and she said the floor, everything is exactly the same. That they have sent it to Wahab Shitu.
So now they are going with Yomi. That Yomi is right now. No more abusing Yomi up.
No, they are not getting. They are going with the fact that Yomi was saying what Yomi was. In fact, as it stands right now, anybody who accused Zomo of killing Mohbad, okay, that maybe it was a third person who pulled the trigger, who did whatever, Zomo can go for them. So right now, they were saying that Mohbad was right, that Yomi was the one that was blaming Zomo, that Baba was right, that it has nothing to do with what killed Mohbad, that Yomi was the one that was exaggerating, saying that it has to do with what killed Mohbad. They said, now what is Yomi going to do?
So now what happened that the video, the 11 minute or 10 minute video is out? Is that what you are saying now? What they are
That's what Binti is confirming, that they have the full form.
And they should play it for us. And we want to.
That's what I'm saying. See, you know what I'm saying, right? I just keep seeing them as playing game. I don't believe that they have the full video. I don't believe that somebody is manipulating.
They are lying.
The reason why they don't want to release the video to the public, because if all of us watch it, we'll condemn it that it's not the same video. Exactly. But if they give it to Wahab Shitu, Wahab Shitu will only convince Baba to come out and say that there's nothing. We have watched it. You're going to stop, okay? And then they will kill the evidence.
No problem. We did. So you
understand? They must bring that video out.
So
that is a game. For Binti to be saying the floor, Zomo has come out the other time. Zomo said the floor was white, was not the same. Now Binti is saying it's the same, it's brown, it's the same floor, everything, their voice is the same, it's the same thing. So, like they want to use Ogboju for
this. Now. Who is lying now? Because if Zomo, even the fact that Zomo and Wumi words were not even coherent.
If Zomo is the one who sent it to Binti. If Zomo who sent it is saying that the floor is not the same, that is doubting. The Binti who receive it is claiming that it's the same. It's the same.
Okay. They should play. We want to see the video. That is all we are after. We want to see that video.
For my own mental well-being, that's why I don't want to follow any of these guys 100%. If they are doing whatever is right, I'll just support what they are doing. But to submit, to allow myself to like being into them. In this Mohbad case, if you don't take care of yourself, you will have depression, high blood pressure for nothing. You'll be thinking that you're almost there. Before you know, you'll be sent backward to where you started. That's tension. They said the video from Binti is not the same. But why didn't you guys go tell Binti? You are coming here to tell me that I just care about the truth. Binti was saying it's the same video, it's the same. And they were even dragging Yomi in that same live stream, Vengeance. All of them confused, were dragging Yomi there. Like you see, that the stupid Yomi now, shame don't cash out. That now that you have the full video.
Paparano, what is their drive now? That the video has nothing to do with what came about. Is that what their joy is all about?
Yes.
So what I don't understand these people. What would they be? What is their interest of fighting for justice then is all about?
No, they are trying to belong. They are trying to
because
belong.
If there is a confession statement that even okay, I think
who is this person insulting the sniper? Who is calling the sniper carpenter the sniper? Why is somebody calling him a carpenter? I will meet you. I will remove you from here. Carpenter.
No, he's the sniper himself now. Paparano, that's the sniper now. He changed his handle now.
The sniper,
he just muted it. That's the sniper himself now.
Kilo shit, the sniper. What is wrong with this sniper? Why is your way to me? Kilo shit, what you buy now?
That's the sniper now.
Let me unmute you. Let me unmute you. Wait. I don't mute you. I don't mute you.
Paparano, you don't understand that. Now, you have to be famous now. Every carpenter has to be famous. So, for me to be famous, I have to be a carpenter.
Carpenter don't lorry and lawyers.
Paparano, let me quickly say something as per this thing. Sorry, guys. Afternoon, everyone. This Binti guy is. I think they're going to pick him up once again. He's not learned. He has not learned. That frame that he's looking for is going to get. Because now you said you have a video. Vengeance went up to ask him questions, and Vengeance said this video that he said he gave to Baba Mohbad and the Lego team, this particular video, does it have anything to do with the pie of Mohbad? And this nigga said no. So what did you then give to the son? Was it video of Mohbad and his wife making love? What did you give? Why are you turning your camera or whatever it is that you're turning, that you're screaming? Oh, so there's a woman that has been calling you. The woman promised to give you 20 million if you can give that video to her. Why all this unnecessary? Like, I just don't understand that guy. This is the same thing he was doing back then when he had issue, and he started again. I was expecting when Vengeance was speaking this afternoon again.
This
I was
sniper,
praying.
you know
to
what
God,
I'm even thinking, right? I'm thinking maybe anybody can come right now and say they have the real video, 10-minute video. They might even be messaging people with Zoom right now, be getting money from people unnecessarily. I'm telling you.
Do you get
I'm
that?
telling you.
Do you understand? Do you
I'm
understand?
telling
The guy
you.
is
They may
moving
be
mad.
doing that.
The guy is moving mad. The guy is moving mad. And see, if care is not
Maybe I'm gonna hammer
that.
that when I come right now. Nobody should pay any money. There's no 3-second, 10-minute video anywhere. There are only scammers out there telling they have videos, and they want anybody who has video should release it, should bring it out. Because when Yomi has his own 3 seconds, we were crying that Yomi should bring it out, then Karimo bring it out. If you say you have it, come and solve the problems that all of us are worried about now. You are given to Sanshiji to do what with it? The
exactly,
right person to send
what?
the video
What?
to is Yomi Fabiyi. He's the only right person for anybody to send anything to. He's the only one who can use it very well.
I don't understand. The boy is just a confusionist. Like, I think he's enjoying that view that he's getting. 500 people, 500 and something is making him feel important. Because I don't see the point you coming online this morning to say, oh, the video, and they're asking you, show us the video. You said you're giving it to the to Sanshitu. But then these same people are the people calling Yomi to show the video that he has. But you can't tell Binti to show the video he gave to Baba. And now we so sure this guy even gave Baba anything. How we so sure he gave Baba any? Like, I just don't understand
and you see
that
the
guy.
sniper, right? Once you guys notice all such platform, you guys should not even go in the box and even give them attention. Sure you get? Let it continue to be them so that we'll know where they belong. Sure you get what I'm saying? We know where their loyalty fall already. You get my gist? So they are just trying to do whereby they want to bring everybody together and then make one people on top of the other people. Sure you understand? Because I was temporarily there. No, with my other account, I was watching. I saw the nonsense they were doing. I saw the way that the smoker, sorry, that's the Benja. I saw the way the smoker was going, you know, like how far Zali was just going zigzag. Like, he was just like a boy, like I told you, like whose real father and family has disowned, who has nowhere to abode, and who is just trying to start anywhere, trying to belong, who is just waking up, trying to start life from afresh, right? So people like that, they are highly depressed and has nothing to offer. Nobody should, they are just attention seeker. That's why they are trying to tell people, come and debate. Come on, if they want to debate, let them go and debate with me fans. Women fans are ready to engage them. We are not ready to exchange our energy to people who have no evidence, who just want to destroy people's evidence. Tell them
were you there when Bayo was speaking? Were you there when Bayo was speaking? Were you there when Bayo was speaking?
Bayo?
Yeah, they asked Bayo. They said Bayo. They said Bayo. Do you believe it was Adura that chatted Yomi? At first, he tried to avoid it, and they pinned him down again. They said, "Do you?" He said, "Yes or no?" He said, "Yes." So if you believe it was Adura that chatted Yomi, so what's the fuse about? Why are you guys not paying attention to the message?
If there's any such video, Baba is the first one to even come live and talk about it. You know, Baba should come live and address it, whatever. And even claim chairman and even show that, yes, you know, that is the video, is this and that, blah, blah, blah. But they don't know how to do anything. They don't know how to do anything. That's just it.
And again, I think what they want to do now is they've seen BT's platform as platform where everybody come together, and because me, to be honest, I don't see the reason why people will go to that platform, because by now everybody should know where they belong, right?
Yes,
there is no
you know where their loyalty falls.
You understand? So
if they really want to test what they have, they know where to test it. They know where to test it.
See, there is no point me having a conversation with it's okay, let me use Bayo as an example because Bayo is not going to take what I want to say. Neither would I want to take what Bayo is saying. So what's the point of the engagement? What's the point? Everybody, they all know where they belong now. You want to use that platform to probably...
They tried to use Obaro, it didn't work very well. They, you know, they're just roaming around.
People. Yeah, they want to brainwash people.
They are just roaming around, looking for people to brainwash, but it's not working. Those days are gone.
Exactly. Did you listen to inside backup submission? Did you listen to it? Without the proper document, no police report, that he said he saw blood. So for that reason, and Ishaq disagreed. Do you understand? That, what would Baba do when they said they were not going to give him medical report or police report or whatever? And I'm saying, this is the same man people are listening to. So you're saying that that is an excuse.
You see, what I think the position of anybody, even me sometimes, when I want to defend Mohbad, okay? Though anybody who sympathizes with Mohbad, okay, I will not blame them for saying that the man didn't commit any offense. I can understand that they are empathizing with him, trying to be in his shoe. You've gone to the police, you've been to the morgue, and body was not admitted. Okay? The next reasonable way you can think, which the court says we should think reasonably, the next reasonable way you can think, as the fact that you were told that this person has been taken to the hospital, even ambulance has checked and have confirmed that he's dead, not that there was any signs of life in him. So the most reasonable, and also as a cultural man and as the head of the family, you didn't find anything suspicious. Because one, what the law says is this: for before anybody can be punished for any buried body, it has to be shown that that person died under circumstances that requires the coroner. It's under suspicious circumstances. Him, under his own view, he didn't find any suspicion, and then he went ahead with burying Mohbad. But now, will we say, somebody please remind me in the next 10 minutes, I burnt my egg yesterday, which I will still have to take the money from Bukky, Jesse, Comfy, and Vengeance. They will have to pay, and Gorex, they will have to pay for my burnt egg yesterday, because they got me talking. They got me cursing, Vengeance mother, Comfy's mother, Gurex's father. They got me cursing. They got me doing that. And at the point of me cursing Vengeance mother, Comfy's papa, Baba, and all of them, my 3 eggs were burnt. And I've not gotten any response from them till now. And I will take that money from Comfy's mother. Even if it's Vengeance mother will pay so badly. Even if it's with Hakpekus. Now, as I was saying, before I mentioned the stupid Vengeance name, who cannot identify the smoker, the lost child that we cannot identify, that has nowhere to be found. Before I mention that stupid dirty name, as I was saying, now, that's why I don't like mentioning this smoker's name. Like okay, Bobo you ma arrest any and one Bobo you makusi. Olori buruko mo Vengeance or denye one Bobo you makusi. That bastard child that has no parents. In Kotonwa, Ode Mario Matelowo. Almighty God, who did it to Gurexi, will visit Vengeance very soon. Mark it. Boyani no Jeno. In one way, the God of Elijah, Ọlọ́run tó ṣe fún Elijah lọ jọ́sìn, tó ṣe fún gbogbo àwọn wòlíì àgbà. Ọlọ́run yẹn náà á tún ṣe fún gbogbo wọn. You see, before I start my show, my to on them, all of them, they are kids. I can enter them anytime. What did they show in Nule for me? They are rags to me. I can chew their mother, yala, ya, babala, baba, anytime I want. See the way I'm chewing them. They are nothing. They are Joseph Aloba slaves. And when I wrote Joseph Aloba going to a Tony training, Tony home training. In your Tony training, no, not to me and Weru. You see, they're just trying to be. Now, before we come to the useless mother of Bukky Jesse, who trained Bukky Jesse, who gave birth to these people? How did they become part of our society? Oh, you can't deport one to Afghanistan. You know, you'll be Avenger. Oh, you can't go to see Ukraine. All abandon and see Ukraine. Because imagine, these guys can't be Nigerians. I mean, anyway, so let's come back to the subject matter. They are just trying their best to see how they can. They are paying their children. When I say kids, no, when a child gets mad, the anger, itara, it comes out with like anger. But when an adult gets mad, there's a way they address things. Them forcing things is because they cannot bear it. They cannot bear to even see us alive that we are still here. Because they have wished that so many different things happen, but nothing is happening. It feels like their God is not functioning. So when it comes to the burial of Mohbad, like as I said, okay, Mohbad committing a crime. Yes, under the law, under the Corona law, under Section 48, anybody who buries anybody, any dead body that dies either in a negligent form, in any accidental form, that body's cause of death must be established before burial. Anybody who dies under any mysterious circumstances, the cause of death must be established before burial. Now, this is how Baba Mohbad can be pinned down. His excuse, anybody can excuse that he has not committed a crime, but the act of him instructing Mohbad burial is an offense without knowing the cause of death. Baba, did you know what killed Mohbad before burying Mohbad? I don't know. I was told this, I was told that. Do you have any evidence of what killed him? No. So that's an offense, all right, of that burial. And not just him, all the family who were part of the burial, including those who dig the hole. There's no excuse. Okay. But anyway, those ones they will fight for themselves when they got arrested. So now, what will pin him down is this. Baba, when you got to the police station to get police report, were you directed? Because of whether you are Baba or you're not Baba, police must do their job. If police job is not to give you reports from a different local government, they will not give to you. They told you to drive your son back to where you were bringing him. Why were you in a hurry to bury him? That now established that Baba Mohbad was in a hurry to bury him. And now, this is how I can begin to prosecute Baba Mohbad. If I want to prosecute him, if I am the prosecutor, if it's in the box, I'm prosecuting him. I said, Baba Mohbad, would you agree with me to start with that you are not looking for justice? You are just trying to get your son's property. He will say no. I will say, do you remember the night your son died? When you came to that home, did you ask for any land to use to bury Mohbad? In that process, where you were standing and confirming your son dead for the first time, did you do that? Why were you thinking about burial? Why was burial the next thing you were thinking at that point? So you already have a motive. A motive to have Mohbad buried was established. Now, secondly, why did you call Bale that same night? And if we can find that Bale, if that Bale can insist that Mohbad wanted to bury Mohbad, don't forget, they say Bale has come out to confess Isakamaje. We have not seen it. We have not seen Bale confessing anywhere that he was bribed. Bribed by who? That's joke. So now, this point one. You've established that you have interest in burying Mohbad. You called Bale for preparation. The police told you, go and have this body. Faboni send me that video. The one about Mohbad said that Darusha, even Darusha is a witness. Darusha said, let's do an autopsy on this body to establish the cause of death. Baba said he refused. That the only person that told him was Darusha. He begged him and then he refused. He said no. All right. So there's almost 4 witness evidence against him that may make him. In fact, these people they are just weak. I wonder why nobody has petitioned him on that. Let's even see what the police will do. If you don't petition, police will not do nothing. Somebody should try to petition Mohbad on the quick burial of Mohbad. Let's see what police will do. Whether police will detain him or not. Because police, the right thing, police must detain him. Police will not take that excuse. Baba Mohbad will get to court. It is in court that he will explain before the judge, and prosecutor will try to prosecute him, because a lot of people get angry because of the quick burial. They are still mad about the quick burial. So upon prosecution, Baba's lawyer then, Sanshid, will try to defend him that no, that this was the reason, and the judge will see it reasonable enough to free him, or maybe to give him, if it was supposed to be 14 years imprisonment, maybe 8 years, 7 years, 10 years imprisonment, to reduce it, like something like that. Yeah, what does anybody say to that? Let me check my egg.
Even if I think even if he's guilty of what we just spoke about, I don't think they will really do anything about it, as per they understand this case. And you know, anything that happens to Baba Mohbad or this case,
are you saying if Wunmi insists and make a petition against Baba Mohbad on the quick burial of her husband, but her hands are not clean?
That is what I want to say. Immobilization
can make that action.
They can 100%. Let's test the law. Let's see what the law is saying.
That's I want us to test the law. Let somebody petition him. Police will arrest him. What I say.
Paparano, but do you understand that? Do you understand that? In my opinion,
because you know why? If anybody petition, Baba Mohbad may go to jail. See, look at the line. Paparano, I must not be a lawyer because I will just send people to jail. Now, it is established that the coroner said the reason why they were unable to find the true cause of death was because the body was buried without an autopsy. Baba, you were told for an autopsy to be done. You refuse. Now, the reason why they cannot find the cause of death was because the body was quickly buried. So who instructed for the quick burial? You cannot go unpunished. Because if Baba Mohbad result comes up right now, if Baba Mohbad result 2 is unable to show what killed Mohbad, then who is to be blamed? Everybody will go back to the quick burial. Then now we are going back to make a case with him. Because if they had done autopsy right that time, that moment, they would have got a more accurate result.
But
there would have been blood samples and other samples.
This is where I'm coming from, Paparano, because of the sensitivity of this case, right? If anything were to happen to Baba Mohbad now, see, the government themselves don't want problem. So the only thing, they will find a way to just resolve this case in a way that everyone is happy. Say, for example, now, if they arrest Baba Mohbad for something or whatever, there might be problem.
No, there cannot be trouble. See, can you get the case?
Paparano,
look at where there can be a case. Look at where there can be a case here. Please wait. Government is not a respecter of no man. Please wait. It's strategic. If I am, let me say I am a modernization lawyer, and I want to institute that case. First, if I want to bring him to his nails, I will wait for his own autopsy result to come out. That Baba Mohbad autopsy result. If Baba Mohbad autopsy result come out, and in his autopsy, if he is unable to establish what killed Mohbad, because his own autopsy too will show that because the body was embalmed, because it was buried, that's why they didn't have enough samples, credible samples to do autopsy. Now, Baba Mohbad, then it will not be like this. Baba Mohbad's PA, director, instructed you not to have this body buried. True or false? Baba, we agreed to it. There's a video where he confessed to it, that the Russia told him not to bury the body. Police told him to take it back to the place. You refuse. Do you know that this action is an offense? He will say, I don't know. Okay, Baba Mohbad, you are detained for this offense. There is no excuse to the law. There's no ignorance to the law. It's been detained. So how does anybody free him from this now? It becomes problem. But Adibin Baba autopsy result can show what killed Mohbad. We can now fault that of the government, that maybe they compromised. But if truly government was correct, that Mohbad sample was corrupt, they couldn't find anything out of it. And Baba Mohbad, who is Baba Mohbad? You know the family, unbiased now. Let's say we trust him. He too went to do his own. He get the same answer that the government gets. Then people like immunization, they can get mad and wake up from nowhere and say that this man has brought so many name calling, so many defamation to the cause of looking for justice for Mohbad, whereas he's the one who caused the initial damage that happened to this case, and so want him to pay for the people, because that also destroyed all the available evidence. They'll put it on him, and he'll be struggling in court.
Which means they all go down for it, though. He wasn't the only person that made the decision. All of them were involved in
That's
that
what
process.
I'm saying. Others may now argue on the basis of ignorance of fact. Because now it will be established, like those who came to dig that place, okay? Now, they will now look by the practice, by common practice, right? For them to come and dig a place, do they have to ask about certificate of death? If it's a common practice that those who came to dig that place should ask for certificate of death, just like the mortician. The mortician, before they do whatever, before they do their doings on the death, they will ask for the cause of death to establish that this person has been confirmed dead by an hospital.
If Darosha had not bought the coffin, they wouldn't have been able to bury him. So Darosha too bought coffin. Without
yes,
coffin,
that's what I'm saying. That buying the coffin is under whose instruction?
So now Baba can say, I only gave him the money. I just gave him the money is with him. He chose to buy the coffin. Baba will defend himself now.
All of them, but that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. The right person to test Mohbad to this case is immunization. And who is the head of
immunization will test all of them, including Darosha, all of them. Mohbad, everybody, they go back.
No, Mohbad didn't go with them. She will be excused. She didn't go with them.
Okay, let's mention who are those that went. So Baba Mohbad, Darosha, Darosha.
No, this is gonna be who are they? They will tell themselves. They will ask Baba Mohbad, how many of you planned for Mohbad burial? They will mention themselves. Baba will mention Darosha. Darosha will say, I only helped Baba Mohbad buy the coffee that he asked me to go buy.
But what it is going to be his words against Darosha. Baba will say, no, I never said that. In fact, it was Darosha that suggested to me that we should.
Baba will say, you embalm me, you are the chief embalmer.
Exactly. In fact, you told me to you encouraged me to bury because they had embalmed him already. There's nothing else they can do. See, they won't want to go that route as well. See, when you're not in the clear, Paparano, if you don't something you're not in the clear, you don't want to take risk.
Well, then go shake Joseph Aloba.
They go shake themselves, Paparano. One of them will shake himself. You understand? Like
Baba go enter studio go sing again. One more tete see Mohbad. I'm coming. Let me microwave this. Yeah. So should we? What should happen? What are these guys trying to play out? What's playing out here? Should Yomi reach out to them requesting for the video, or they should reach out to him? And why are they taking it to Wahab? That's what I don't understand at all.
Paparano, I don't think Binti gave anything to Hassan Wahab. I think he's all planned on the ground just to water down what Yomi is doing. Let's go and tell the public that the video has got nothing. The video Yomi has got nothing. Because they've tried it with Oba. They've tried different. Don't you understand? See, the main reason why they picked a fight with Olorebi at the moment is to render Yomi useless. When you look at the platform that generates the most money for Yomi, is Olorebi's platform. Now they've tried to speak to him with a soft tone. Olorebi didn't budge. They went hard on him, he didn't budge. Now they use Baba, which is the only just to irritate him and say, you know what, yeah, me, it's justice for Mohbad more. Do you understand? That is their plan. But still, could work. Now they've gone to Binti's platform where they know that this is another platform where a lot of people come. And the way they've done it, when Binti, they must have called Binti to come on live this morning, in my opinion, because Comfy was the first to send the request. And before you knew it, the gangs of critical thinkers started jumping in.
It's like a plan. The plan is.
You understand? Yeah, and, and when I look at,
they are trying to make it look like it's a neutral platform, but they are speaking behind the scene.
Yeah, when I look at Ishak, Ishak is doing the job of Gurexi. Now Ishak, I don't even think that man sleeps anymore. This man that was quiet, that he only comes on when Bukky Jesse comes online, he will make calls, but now, like he's everywhere. Basically, he's everywhere.
Let him come here now. Let him come here.
Now they've recruited another guy called Tarzan. There's another guy called Tarzan now. The guy too is doing job of, and I mean, I wrote it in the comment section for him today. I said, Tarzan, you don't know that Tarzan belongs in the jungle. Tarzan, a jungle movie. So, because I just play with everybody now.
The sniper.
Yes, bro. Go on, bro.
Sniper.
Yes, bro. Go on. I can hear you. Go on.
I'm sure so when you did school, now A1, you go to carry you. My brother, how you take nothing I want to talk? If you see the way my belly they turn since 2 days now with this format of this that style, do you know that it's so funny and is becoming funny that you can see the game they are playing and you just look at them as these are just fools. Now, Binti,
call them kids, not just food, kids, children, because you can see everything they are doing.
Because the same Binti that was saying Baba did not do this at the time when he wasn't doing things with them anymore. Now, they've now recruited him now. He's coming out on a constant, just like you said. The lady will come up and just, take a seat. Before you know it, one or two of them will climb up and take a seat. The next thing you see is Binti. Have you seen the video? Yes, I've seen it. What do you think? Nothing to do with just Muslim. You've heard him now. You heard Binti now. So the lady that was the TikTok company that was saying that Binti said there's nothing in there, so nobody should talk about it. Have you yourself verified the video? So because Binti said that now, that means nothing. Now see where they fucked up. Was it Zimo abi kilo boy Chena Zomo abi
Zomo
Chena Zomo send the video to Yomini abi na Adura. Now if na Adura send the video, she Adura send the same video to Zomo ni abi how Zomo take get that video that Binti is now saying that I've seen that video without watermark, nothing in the video. Now guess what Binti is saying? To me, what I think they should do is that Yomi should hammer on the message Adura sent to him and forget about the video. Now, this is where I question Binti. If Adura sent message to Yomi and follow up with the video, who are you to say they should forget about the video but pursue the message? The same you telling people that you've seen the video and you guys have sent that video to Sanshitu or to the right people. If the video is nothing to do with anything, as you have claimed, why did you send it to Sanshitu? The same video that is out there everywhere, the only thing that we couldn't see is just the face. So if you've claimed that there is nothing in the video, first of all, why sending it to Sanshitu? Second of all, Why are you saying that people should not talk about the video anymore, but keep talking about the text message? Where is the common sense in between that? If you can talk about it,
na lie. You know, when you look at Binti, look at his body language. Look at him. See, Illuminati, when you listen to people where their level of intelligence, and you will understand, right? This is somebody that don't even know if he understands left from right. Is either he goes this way or he goes the other way. He is lost. He is just doing a show. He wants the view. He is more important. See, I think he's more worried about tap. Like, oh yeah, everybody power tap. Do you understand? And I'm beginning to ask myself, when you power tap and when you have that likes for the something thousand, is there anything you get from it? Because you're not even paying attention to the conversation anymore. Is that power tap you're paying? You're putting your energy on, right? And when they ask you, you want to promote 20 million, and somebody is reaching out to you just to make it look big, just to frame it.
My brother, now why is TikTok Comfy keep shouting that Binti said he has seen the video? Nobody should talk about the video anymore. The video that you yourself have not seen, but because Binti said it. Now, God forgive me. Binti, do I have to believe Binti? Do I need to believe Binti before without telling me to stop talking about the video? What are you guys planning to do? You make you stop. You make you not talk about the video anymore. It's just a scam. They keep hammering on scam, but they could not, solidify that scam. This morning, one of them was saying, the lady, in this justice, people are making money in this justice. Inside this justice, they have paid some people house rent. Inside the justice, they've given some people money. Inside the justice, they have paid some people. And I'm thinking, you are talking to yourself, because inside the justice, I then pay the Oba, Abikiloko boy, say Biola, Abikiloko boy, just so school for you. Boy to man sort of Mohbad. Okay. Boy, yeah, or not some school for. Inside this justice, now them pay. She not told him pay them pay a house rent. Abi kono don sanwó fún. Inside this justice, nothing but $20. Inside this justice, no, nothing but 10%. Ṣé àwọn àgbà 10% ni àbí ara wọn.
Wọ́n tún gba trailer.
Wọ́n tún gba the trailer, wọ́n tún gba mechanic. Now, ṣé na us dey collect all this money? Àbí na people from there they collect this money? You know what I'm saying? So when Detola was saying all this thing this morning, I'm like, can you not see that what you are saying is actually for you guys? And somebody was saying, me veki baba ni high blood pressure ni, ma sọ̀rọ̀ baba yẹn mọ́, stop it. Then the next thing, Mr. Isha came up.
You were there, Lord.
Baba did what are you saying? Then Mr. Isha came up, their defender. Defend what I do not understand. Defending, Baba, is it not obvious that if Baba Mohbad went to the station...
Sorry to cut you here. Ṣé Baba ò rè pé máa ń tọ́ pé ní Gèwédú yẹn pé máa náà lè ní high blood pressure pẹ̀lú bó ṣe ṣé wọ́n consider yẹn náà ṣé Baba nìkan ló lè ní high blood pressure.
Ṣé Gèwédú máa fún ní high blood pressure?
Man, one man talk say, if you can nail Iya Mohbad without having mercy on her, then if you see Baba Mohbad mistake, why would you talk about Mohbad does not look for justice, doesn't look for justice? And man said, how do you know she's not looking for justice? No be the woman bomb Mohbad. The next thing, they turn out to rough. And that Mr. True Caller, before when he used to come to Lady JC platform, people used to respect him. Now those who respect him more. But now he's now everywhere. Big Bono. He just work out like person who don't get job. That is someone that was saying he's a CEO.
Overtime.
Everywhere now. He's now everywhere. Everywhere defending. Bring me up. Yesterday was even singing. was even singing on official
Illuminati, you're not getting it. His job is to replace Gurex. You know, Gurex is not feeling well. So they need somebody that knows how to sweet talk people, that can cajole people, right? And you know, it doesn't come to Paparano's platform anymore because this morning when he had a conversation with Inside Backup or whatever, you can tell that that guy was able to pin it to a corner.
Yeah.
You understand? The guy was able to pin him to a corner. Those are the things they don't like. They don't find, they're not comfortable when they engage someone that is as intelligent as them. They prefer to go to platforms where they give submission and people just clap without asking questions.
The other day, let me tell you this, yeah. TikTok Comfy, I think it was 2 days ago or 3 days ago, she was collecting money on her platform. Guess for who? She said for people in Nigeria because they have been trying so hard. But link this together. Oh, they are contributing money for people in Nigeria. Who are these people in Nigeria that are supporting justice for Mohbad? Some of the hosts. This is where I want to link Binti and Obaro. Those are their new recruits that they probably say, okay, you know what? Am I worried? I'm because they want to give true justice seeker in Nigeria money because they've been trying hard. Really, I can bet you, if not say, may God forgive me, I want to believe that Obaro is part of those people that want to give that money. It's not even bad because of his condition. I'm sure that Binti Tree even is part of those people that they're collecting money for. Now, the reason is because they now use those platforms to pass their message in case if TikTok Comfy is not around. In the morning, Obaro will do his own session. Towards the afternoon, Binti will do his own session. Then, in the afternoon, towards evening, their Ikwe master, TikTok Comfy, will come up and begin to do our own Ikwe and all of that. Is this justice we are looking for?
Illuminati, my brother, if you pay attention to Comfy, I think, I'll be honest on this one now, I think she's in a, should I call it a dilemma, and the fact that like she's stuck in the middle. I heard is telling her, I should show a bit of support towards Yomi. I believe in this video, whatever. But the other part of her head is telling her, my fans will be disappointed in me. I read the way she speaks. You can tell when she was speaking this morning, if not for Detola that came up, she was put in a corner where she was beginning to tone down her voice. You get what I'm trying to say? But when Detola came, maybe she suspected that they're about to put this woman in a corner. Then she came up with a loud voice. Oh, tell us what do you Baba do you kiniko.
Oh no, so their format is when one of them energy is going down. You will see Mr. Ishak. That is a bone master now. We quickly come up, bam. We begin to defend and perambulating the corner. Do you understand? And that man, maybe he doesn't listen to himself anymore with the kind of defending he's doing. Because if people are saying Baba did not report the blood for police station, and you are saying, how do we know? Nigeria feel done bad though, but it never bad reach make you report death. Police, in fact, they don't get choice. Yato anugbe so pe enikan ku naturally, but see them by person. Police no get choice than carry all of now. The same way Baba said, I just remember that one job from placenta. Are you telling me that you go see blood, you no go talk am? All these things, want were exposed in a way, but one chief no. And if you notice something, I may be wrong, maybe Bukky JC too. But petition, kakiri. Now she's trying to cool down because you go know the battle way to go on behind.
She's busy. She posted. She said she's a big.
But why she no go post? She's busy. She want to say she get a petition.
What if Bukky is even in jail? What if she's in jail?
Exactly.
She's not in jail.
No,
She
she's
posted
not
now.
even be in
She
jail.
posted.
You get they never put her for jail. But I want to believe that
In jail, you can use social media now. It's
no,
not
no, no, no,
prohibited.
no,
Right?
So you
no,
cannot
not
use
for here
social
now.
media in jail for
You
you.
can browse now. I mean,
You cannot
No,
browse for here.
you can't
For
use
where?
you can't use those Instagram, all those things. No, you
You
can't.
can't use it unless you want smuggle am inside and if they catch you. Now that
But
sentence.
Illuminati, somebody can actually post for you. And remember, she said she
And
have a moderator. She might
that
have
one,
the
that is
access to
the
her
person
account
now.
now, for
Yeah,
sure.
that is
So,
No, but
if you
I
feel
write
like
the write up here. You can tell that it's Bukky JC. Let's not say she's in jail. She's not. You can tell. You
no,
know
no,
the
no.
way she writes now.
In fact,
Come on.
in fact, for here, if you're a parent as a mother, as a mama, if you do any crime, right, they will give you a sentence. Which one they call themselves? Pending. I which one they call that themselves? They'll give you. They'll pend your sentence. Say for 2 years you must not do any crime. If you do that sentence you go serve am. So I want to believe that you don't collect some petitions. We make her say, it make her just chill. Because on a normal day, Bukky go don't come out now. She get at least
Yeah.
go don't come out and even this is when she come out now about some people she dey talk.
Yeah, suspending sentence. Yeah.
Yeah, she understand. So
That is why Ishak is doing the job. You're correct.
exactly.
That is why Ishak is
You
doing
don't
the
get my
job.
point.
Ishak is doing the run around. Yeah. I get you.
Thank you, Jare Richie. Suspended sentence so that you must not commit anything. Say country queen give am a petition, and some people too don't run the petition. We say she will not come and tell you say she collect petition and she get, but she could just chill, maintain because if they don't want to say for the next 1 month we don't want hear anything. She go chill now. She will not come and say they don't give me 1 or 2.
Hence the reason why Ishak does not want to show his face because we know if a petition. Wọ́n ti fún wọn ní pé ọ̀gbẹ́ni má lọ gbójú ẹ jáde o.
Baba,
No,
in
má lọ
fact,
gbà.
it's crazy. These days, they are now exposing their own yansh because they are now doing plenty backup, plenty cover up. You go out. Just like you said, every morning, right? TikTok confident day on the platform with Binti. She not go talk. And I like one thing with the happen. Èèyàn tí wọn náà lọ́wọ́ á fún wọn tó fi ń dà wọn láàmú. Guess who? Bèbí yẹn tó máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ fún wọn yẹn gbà yẹn.
Ẹ fi sweetheart mi lẹ̀ má tiẹ̀ lọ sọ́dọ̀ sweetheart mi please.
that's the NGO
Leave my sweetheart out of this please.
No, Baba, èmi love energy ẹ̀ ní this time around. I dey love her because she too, I don't say she know the truth, but because she was trying to play on their own side at the time. But now, she came out fully. And every question where she dey ask TikTok config, na wahala that one dey put am. She would just turn am to rough. Abori eji ni. Baba mi ò bá yín jà. I dey ask you question. Why be say una talk say police are not working, but the same you guys, you don't write to police say Yomi collect your phones. So how you want make police work when you've already condemned police not working? How does that work?
They mess with you. Sorry, Jack, I will wait for you now. Sorry, my bro. Sorry. I'll just say this now. They mess with the wrong person, and the wrong person is Naimoli. Fighting Naimoli was the wrong move. They've always been able to bully people into silence. And look at what they did to Pet Cage. You get what I mean? Where's Pet Cage now? He's gone. Do you understand? That they thought they could do the same thing to my sweetheart, but Nibu. Confused said yesterday, I'm going to Ogbeni. She didn't do nothing. Do you understand? So these people, they I think they try to intimidate, and that's the same thing they're trying to do with Yomi. Yomi is not backing down, and they hate people like that. Do you understand? They are used to when they drag you for a while, a lot of people will just shut up and just run away. But no, Yomi and Naimoli, okay, listen, I'm going to stand on my point. This is what I believe, and you cannot brainwash me. You cannot make me start thinking things still exist. I have to ask the right questions.
Go on. God don't open their hands.
Go on, Jack.
Yeah. Thank you, the sniper. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. wherever we may be. Yeah. First of all, I just want to quickly say.
Ṣé Jack kò gbọ́ Yorùbá ni?
Papa Rihanna. Not that I don't understand at all, but I can't float in. But if you speak it, of course I will pick it.
Wait, Jack, if I say Ori Egbalensin, you understand, right? Jack,
I know you insulted me, but not that.
Jack, come on,
I understand it, to be honest. I know it's a cause, though.
go on, bro.
I just don't feel, you know. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. To be honest, let me. I see a lot of things happening. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. My head is like it drives me crazy. Like, is this actually happening? Are these things actually happening? First of all, for Baba Mohbad and the people that support him to be sort of like calling anybody or to be saying anybody is a thief or anybody wants to do. They do not have that. They don't have that right. That right has been taken away from them since they stole it already, since they swindled the public. They say he who must go to the table of equity must go there with clean hands. They didn't say go there we have clean hands. Clean hands. These people, after committing such heinous crime, that the big fraud, the big stuff that they did against the public, and they still have the temerity to still be wanting to stand and claim innocent and want to point some kind of a accusing finger at some other people, even if the people stealing. You are a thief already. You can't account for nothing. You've been given approximately 70 million or even less. I don't know. You can't account for it. You can't even say this is what I did. Wait. These people, look, these people, they are what they are exhibiting is what I call psychopathic or sociopathic traits. They are sociopaths. Sociopaths will never see anything wrong in whatever they do, be it right or wrong. And that is what this man and his people. You see, I listened to the speakers on Bintelai, Vengeance, and the rest of them. You see, all of these people, they don't have any solution. If you ask them now, what is the way for? They don't even know what is on ground. They don't understand what this case is all about now. They don't know where this case stands now. These people still think that they have a good case. They still think that their so-called Baba is gonna go inside, the court and win this case for them. They think they got evidence. They think they have everything going. These people, they are colossal failure. They're colossal misfit. They're gross failure. These people they are just, I don't know. I listen to them. I listen to Vengeance. Clearly, that guy does not even, to be honest, anybody trying to hold a conversation with that guy, you're just wasting your time, because some people were just born like that. Their compression is just low. So it is not their own making. They just won't understand you. Because that guy, I've always had problem with that guy referring to Baba Mohbad as emperor, our emperor. Emperors are unquestionable. You can't question emperors. Who are you to be referring to an ordinary person as emperor? As though without that man, justice cannot continue? As though nobody should ask him questions? all of these supporters and Baba Mohbad, they are all sociopaths. They are sick somewhere in their head. They need to be mentally checked. Aside the fact that they are crooks, because I don't want to believe that without money exchanging hands, anybody can be acting this way. In all manners that clearly show that they lack soul, they lack conscience, like there is no humanity in them. How can you be singing a song to telling people the people you initially begged to come to your aid? You're not asking them, singing for them to stop. It's like saying stop justice. I don't want her anymore. That's what that song is all about. That song is a desecration. It is an abomination. It is an absurdity, whatever you want to call it, in its entirety. And that man, whoever thinks that man is a carpenter, does not have brain, or is stupid or whatever, that person, you are the one who is really clearly stupid and delusional. That man is smart. And let me tell you, the behavior of that man now, what you see now is what you get. What you see now is exactly how that man is. Nobody is influencing that man. That man is what they say, can two work together except they be in agreement? The cussing is cussing now. It's not just cussing now. Look at his wife as well. That means in their house, to cussing is like some kind of football match. It's like a game. That's the air they breathe. That's the water they drink. That's why they can curse anybody. Whether you help them, they don't care. They can curse their helpers. And that's what they are doing to everybody now. This is their behavior. This is who they really are. That is who that man is. That is who that man is. And they don't even know that they have failed already, that they've lost that case already. They don't understand that the charge that is before, that is going to be before any criminal court now, would only have something to do with the nurse and spending. And probably, I don't know, but definitely not those who killed Mohbad. I've never seen where people failed and they still haven't realized that they failed already. Is it until when failure is stamped on their foreheads? That's when they get it. And what is his own problem? Talking about the innuendos, about people making money. TikTok is a big place.
Something is telling me they are sending somebody to come and the spirit is just ministering to me. There is somebody that they have really sponsored to come around to try to get info, to be with me, to get many things, to know many things. And my spirit is letting me know. Okay. Bukky can go ahead and do whatsoever she wants to do. No problem. But I want to warn this lady who is suddenly coming here. I don't know that it's you. Faboni, don't let anybody go use you. Okay? I won't trust myself. I will not even become very, 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 very magnanimous that I will just, take Faboni for just Faboni who I have confirmed to be calling Bukky Jesse. Because the spirit was just open my eye to see some agreement, paying some people, having them to constantly monitor me. I saw it clearly. But because I can see it, I can escape it. But me seeing it and not taking necessary actions, but I can see it and I can escape it. Why should I be worried about kids, little children? Children, small children. I know Bukky just will be mad when I say thunder fire in mama. And I will spend any amount, but you go just waste your money for nothing. If you too much, you go jail. Bukky just say, if you too much, you go jail. Like me now, if there's anybody who is giving them big tough time, it is me. There is bully in our society. Not just politicians, bullies. Even ordinary people, the bullies, they can kill. Yes, it gets worse. Because even those who are supporting Wumi, the moment I don't side with those supporting Wumi, there's one guy that came to deliver. I bought something in Jumia. Okay, if you know Jumia, the guy was just looking at me like, I just felt uncomfortable. I have to enter inside the gate. Then I told somebody to go and get the package. Is it Bukky Jesse that sent you? Or is it Gurexi? Or is it Baba Mohbad? Who sent you? And that's how sometimes I feel like I don't even like ordering something, because these delivery guys, who know which of them may come and may know me. But hey, when I go down there, maybe I should be wearing Bob Marley. I should carry big things that will not make anybody identify me. I am in Lagos. But as a matter of fact, even every one of them that you see making noise, I don't get myself involved into dirty things. Even at the end of the day, when any of them come to meet me, or maybe at the end of the day, I get to meet anybody, you'll not see anything dirty in it. You will just see my normal life, the same way I'm dealing with you, the same thing that you will see anybody will say about me, because it's not fake. It's just the real. So just get used to it. I will employ everyone to just get used to this. And there's nothing, you see, I don't know why they are running a skater. Okay. Even anti-justice, because of me, because I was streaming 24 hours then, anti-justice felt like if they start doing that, whether that will make any change. What happened? When anti-justice was streaming like no tomorrow, in fact, wife will stream, husband will stream, pikin will stream. If wife finish, you go sleep, husband will come. Husband will go sleep, pikin will come. What changed? They got tired. Who no go, no. You know, it is very easy and cheap. It's just a matter of time. Everything will come back to normal. All these things that you see is gradual. Anybody who knows how to do anything, they will just focus on. There's nobody who doesn't go through hard times. Even Muhammad, even Jesus. Okay? If Mohbad must go through hard time, he must go through hard time. If the man is correct, time will prove it. Not some people coming to defend Jesus Christ. Like Peter wanted to defend Jesus Christ. Peter tried to defend Jesus Christ, but he couldn't. He couldn't. You can DM me my phone address. Okay. See, even if you DM my phone address or you DM my address number, one, I'm a peace-loving person. Okay? You see me in true life. You want to flock with me. You want us to chill around. Because I'm calm, cool. I don't just go about all like that. I don't do that. She gets. And me, I don't believe that anybody out of all these children, these kids, can even see me on the street and stand that they can't even do all this shit. So let's just leave it. It's just social media talk. if they could have done anything, they could have started by fighting everybody coming to the corona inquest. They could have stand at the gate of corona inquest and say no one comes, no one goes out. Only San Shit, San Mbe, only San Shit can enter. Others stay. But they cannot hide anything. Autopsy result is coming out next week. We are all sending people there to go and watch it live, bring everything out. Let's see what they have been covering up all these whiles. What is making them causing people shout, go around, and be even paying people. So the money they are contributing in Confid's platform, it was to help some people in Nigeria.
She said,
right?
Let us help people that are fighting for justice in Nigeria because they are trying so hard. Now, tell me, who are these people they have in Nigeria? If not be people we say we don't know. Obvious strikers for them. You know, they are machineries for them now. You know, all these things is crazy, man.
They are buying people's conscience. That's what they are doing. Me, I'm fighting for justice. I'm in Nigeria. Should they really want to share the money for justice sake, they should contact me and give me my own passion. But they will condition me. They will give me with a condition.
Now, no, this is my own problem with these guys now, yeah? Why is it that since 3 days ago now, Bintin on his platform, they have been asked, maybe they ask him or he just been coming out, and their topic will begin with, have you seen the 3-minute video, a 3-second video? I've seen it, and there's nothing in there. There's nothing in there. To me, and see where they complicate things. Bintin first said in that video, Wunmi was holding a knife, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when Comfy wanted to say it on her own platform, she said, he has seen the video. They said Wunmi was holding an object. In fact, that object itself is not. What object is it? Thank God, say Binti don't talk for your own platform. Say although she was holding a knife, but all of a sudden it's just switch and saying that I've seen it. Is not to do with justice. It cannot give us justice. Now, this is the question I want to ask: is it Zomo that sent the video to Yomi or Adura? So how come you are so sure that the same video Yomi is talking about is the same thing Zomo has? But the same you saying that instead of Yomi talking about the video, Yomi should talk about the message and leave the video on the side.
If you patiently be right, you will see that Zomo was brought out for a particular reason. But when Zomo came, he lied that Bukky just sent message to his father contacted him, whatever. Sure you get. There are some games. If you see when Binti was in that live stream, when he was in that just me live stream, where he was saying, as for the iPhone, don't worry, we'll get it for you. We'll get the iPhone to you, don't worry. We'll work on it. I pray they don't use that white woman's head.
Okay, the just been a white person.
Yeah, white woman, one German lady like that.
No wonder.
Should you understand?
We there now, we gallant.
Mm-hmm.
All their drama. The inquest is just next week, as you said. And I want to believe that, write this down, on that day.
There's also many scam. They are so desperate to just get people scammed. So desperate.
Yes, now. And they keep saying Yomi is scamming people.
The thing is this, right? They know if you come out, it will be a science platform where I will have to confirm it. So they can go right now, look for some people who are so dull and highly emotional. Tell them, I have something, I will share you the video, but how much will you pay me? The same thing that they try to do to Yomi, there are people who will be doing it to some people. But because other people too agreed with information, the thing they are doing themselves well, seeing information and keeping it no useful. Anybody who see any information, send it to Yomi Fabi. If you get any information and you don't send it to Yomi Fabi, you are anti-justice. And may you see the route of Mohbad.
Amen. Amen.
Even if you take it from there, you give them money, no problem. Bring it, give it to your family. That is where all evidence should be coming.
But they asked Binti, where is the evidence? I think it was even Andy. We have given the evidence to the right people. Andy said, who are these right people? He said, don't worry, it's the right people. Later, I get to hear that they're giving it to Sanshitu. The same evidence that you said.
No, Binti himself said it there that he has given it to when I was there.
Well, but the same Binti said that video. He said the video is nothing, that he cannot get us to justice. Then why giving it to Sanshitu? You see complication now. He cannot get us to justice. It's nothing. It's just nothing.
When the guy was saying, he said, I've watched the video. Women was saying, Maloshe we real. That everything that what women was saying in that video, that the longer version, women was saying, Maloshe we real. And the other one was saying, Apolopa. What Apolopa, everybody, something like that.
And
this guy is joking.
Data said 3 seconds, you can't even say hello, how are you? So if 3 seconds that Data said you cannot say hello, how are you? How come in Binti's version, Binti is hearing that
No. Binti said he has seen the longer version. Exactly. That's what they're talking about. Binti said he has seen the longer version. That longer version that she now heard the full sentence in that longer version, and that was the one sent to Sanshit.
Can you imagine? So how do I make we believe Binti?
Then let Sanshit come out and declare it. Let him come and play it. We have to watch it.
I know for their own part, they will say they have given it to a legal team. You cannot say legal team to come on TikTok and be showing us, but they're always waiting for your updates.
Yes, them who have it with them. I mean, they didn't delete. Did they delete it? They have given it to legal team. They only share it. They did not delete it from their phone, so they can share with the public too.
No, they will tell you legal team does not come online to come and show it.
The question is, what does legal team want to do with it?
Underground, no need.
Exactly. Illuminati, when you look at the whole thing now, is it not very obvious that there's a lot to do with this 3-second video when you see it now? Because since the 3-second video,
on the side of women, they don't want to unravel it because it may be what killed Mohbad or something that show women to be very violent. On the side of Baba Mohbad, the reason why they're doing everything is because of emotion, money. They want to stop Yomi. That's just it. Do you understand?
Okay.
Yeah. Even when I open my profile, they won't exist any longer.
Can I ask a question, please?
It's a game we are playing.
But anyway, I know you're on guard. That's what I can say. You're very well guided. The question I wanted to ask Illuminati, this is going back to the autopsy, the first autopsy. Did they ever put in there that there was a broken spine and a broken right leg?
I don't think so.
But that's obvious from what we have seen so far, right?
You can't see that now. You can't. Picture can't show you the exact thing.
That is why we're waiting for
the video. The video.
Richie, that video you can't really see in details. But let us wait for their own, the one they have paid for, right?
Okay.
Let us see it, because if you see the trail of all these craziness, where is it Brekete today? If you ask them that how far Brekete, they will tell you is still on this case. But
Baba was still good there. Baba was still good there.
No. At what time? At what time? Somebody said for the fact that Baba came out to sing, that he has lost it for Baba, because now it shows that Baba is not actually he has taken his decision on
But
what.
remember that call between Brekete and Gracie? That show of call.
Plan work, Jare, to
Show
confuse
of
people.
call.
That's part of it. Like it's part.
Exactly.
See, they are working towards the Norse narrative. They are working. It's like Berekete too has heard what really happened. He has heard what really happened.
And they've told him to back off.
Berekete too, not told. Berekete might have heard what happened. That's within the family. Baba, you cannot let your second child go down or this and that and that. Just cooperate. This is the best way to go. Just keep doing it small, okay? Yeah? Anytime you need me, call me, I will answer, okay? That's what they will do. What are you saying?
Wow.
Because if from Sanshit behavior, he's not fighting, Sanshit also is fully informed what happened. He's not trying to prove something else. That on the level that you saw, that they went to put some punch, it is some stupid people that took advantage of that man's chamber who went to put that thing. If you investigate deep into that posting of on the 11, using Sanshit name, believe me, it's not coming from the man.
Wow.
He knows it's unprofessional.
But that's not professional for even for his own name.
He may not see it now. Somebody use it. He may not see it.
He may not see it, K, for punch.
But that person can go in jail. That person can go in jail.
Believe me, that I will tell you 100%. That is not coming from Baba Mohbad, and that is not coming from Sanshit.
They cannot
do that. It's unprofessional. Have you ever heard Baba Mohbad speaking and assure that Mohbad died on the 11th? It's people pushing him to say so. Baba even believed the story of the nurse.
Why?
Baba believes so now.
Why would he?
When Baba was talking about the nurse, Baba was showing some remorse. Let me see if I can find a video. He was showing remorse for the nurse. That the nurse
is it not the same? Is it not the same man that said, after the DNA, I will know definitely who killed my son, right? Who killed Mohbad? Maybe I should use that word.
Those one they know what people are thinking. So Baba Mohbad cannot go against what his fans are thinking. Sure, you understand? It is those fans who are dying of high blood pressure. They are the one I blame. Because after TikTok, the man doesn't do justice. The man only act on justice. Because he want to show he want people to get something. When it was needed to go out there to protest with Yomi, he didn't go. You see, he didn't go.
Never, because he wouldn't. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And these are the things I saw since early last year. When I saw that behavior, I saw Berekete behavior. The way Berekete started lying, I knew that something is wrong. The things the game Berekete was playing, Berekete said he went to Lagos to investigate. Berekete, who just sat in his office somewhere there, enjoying, chilling. He went to Lagos to investigate. And governor was not even around. During that time, Governor Song went to China.
I want to go and Google you.
When he came back, they asked, what did you investigate? What happened? They said, he was able to find out that they said, not even him, that they said that money was given to the police of forensic, that the money has not been approved.
Yeah. You see, these are the things, like I said.
Go and investigate what killed Mohbad, camera, everything. You're investigating money for autopsies not approved.
I keep going on and on and on about these three things. Follow the money. A month and a month after Mohbad's death. This should have been done by the police. Follow the forensic digital in terms of the phone. Yeah, those things should have been done first. I'm talking about including Baba himself. Where were you the night Mohbad passed? These are the questions. Can I see your phone? Who are your contacts? Who are you talking to? You get me? Where were you on the day of the concert?
Mr. Ricky, guess what? Mr. Ishak is now coming out, or Ishak, saying that Baba said they will do phone forensic. Let Baba's legal team do phone forensic. Instead of Yomi saying 3-second video. After how many years? Abi how many months that Latin Duro waiting to make them do phone forensic? People paid for this forensic. Why is it that now that Yomi is now gingering to do it, they're now saying you shouldn't bother about 3 minutes, about 3 seconds? Baba will do phone forensic. Why now?
For me, I think yes, you can say Yomi as well, but I think the public they're fear of public reprisal. You know why? We've been saying this for a long time, about how this.
You know what will cause problem, right?
Yeah.
Let me give you a prediction. What will cause problem between them? Right now, you see, why I laugh at them right now, right? 1 minute. Let me be on the bed. Let me bring this close to me. So that, because I will do show for them. Let me just relax a little bit first and have more energy. So that when you guys go, I will start my show for all of them. All of them together. One big young. I will send them
where
out
you
of
left
TikTok.
it last night.
I will send them out of TikTok. Bukky, ya confuse all of the ya baba, their papa. So Mohbad, if care is not taken, everybody will be doing full on. I will come for them very soon. I will wait for my own right time. We go buy them. So now, I'm predicting something is going to happen where there's a preparation to have Mohbad buried after Baba Mohbad autopsy comes out. But now, there's going to be another voice against that within their camp who is strongly for DNA. DNA will cause them very big issue because I can tell you that if care is not taken, they cannot complete that DNA this year. This year, as we speak, they may not be able to complete the court process to have DNA done this year. But now, can they bear to keep Mohbad till next year without burying him?
Would they be allowed to keep specimen of the tissue in the lab?
That can't happen. Anybody can challenge him thereafter. When my challenge that is not accurate, that has decayed. In fact, she may say it's not even coming from maybe the husband's body or whatsoever. I mean, it's gonna be crazy.
Because what Muyiwa said that they wanted to do a tissue based, right? And if you are saying they want to bury Mohbad,
that thing is a joke. That thing Muyiwa is saying, Muyiwa know they can never achieve it. No court will tell them to go and do Mohbad tissue. They can do it in Nigeria. No court will tell them to go and do it. They have to go through the case in Nigeria. Do you think Wunmi will allow that? Wunmi is the one who want to tender her child. If they want court order, then they must go to trial. The trial that they ran away from before.
Yeah, but the tissue base has nothing to do with the case, right?
No, now you don't get.
Yeah.
In the case, in the trial, now if you say you want to do bone tissue DNA, that which the DNA that has the highest quality is the bone tissue DNA. DNA coming from the bone as a sample. That is the DNA with the highest quality, not even the blood, not even liver, whatever. When I did my research, it said that of the bone has the highest quality that can be dependent on. So they have to just get a piece of it, collect a portion, that is a tissue of it, a portion of it, and
from both
use that
parties,
as a
or
sample.
just from one party. For
them to go get it, okay, there must have been a court order.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying,
So, but
When they
first you have to get the court order now. But the court order, you cannot, if you don't get it, like now, let's say for example, okay, women makes the price of getting the court order. That is getting court order to have DNA done. Because it is when you have court order to have DNA done that is reasonable for you to also go get samples. But you don't have order to get DNA. You say you want to get order to go get samples. Samples to do what? How long will you keep the sample before you get the order? So it makes sense to get the order from the court first, and then you proceed with with whatever medical examination you want to do. So we are talking about the court process, which is which is going to be difficult for them.
Opariano, you see, what me I see, I've seen, I've talked about this some months back. I can't remember, maybe last year or something. I see something different. I see that you see this issue of DNA, they're just playing everyone, they're just playing the public, both Wunmi and Mohbad's dad. You will see what is going to happen.
That's possible.
Yeah,
That's possible.
If you look at the behavior of these people, how can you were in court already, pushed forward an offer. Okay, you both agreed to go through is it ADR they call it, to solve the whatever. To amicably settle it, and you agreed on some
alternative dispute resolution.
Yeah, you agreed on some things right there before the court, and you went out. Now you're saying, you see, these people are not doing anything, and whatever they do at the end of the day, the public, they will keep you out. They will shut you out. They're going to shut everyone out. Nobody's going to know nothing. Look, what I see is this family, if the only time I'm going to believe, had it been Nigeria is a sane and normal country, had it been there can be proper investigation. The only time and the only way I will see either Mohbad's mom or dad or Blessing or anybody in that family to not be complicit in this homicide is if proper forensic is done. I mean, bank account forensics, phone forensics. We want to know who called who received call from who, prior to the death, after the death, bank accounts, how money.
But that phone forensic, legal team cannot do it now. It is court that will get order to go do it. It's the police that will get order to go
exactly.
do it.
That's why I'm saying that they can't do it. That's why I'm saying that the court
you will need to breach the privacy of those individuals by requesting for their phone.
Yeah, the police has to be on top of it.
I know, that's why I said that country is not a safe country.
If I have my private phone, imagine because I live in that Mohbad now got court order that he wants to investigate. Is this his job to investigate? It's police job to investigate.
Yeah, we're not talking about private.
That's what I'm saying.
So what Ishak was saying, Ishak was wrong when he was saying that Mohbad want to do forensic or something like that.
That's wrong.
No,
that thing is that police will do it.
Easy police.
Police.
Yeah. Me just want that to be done so that we will be able to establish.
So the money we paid was waste now. The money we paid was waste. We paid for the forensic.
No, when we talk about phone forensic, right? That's including Baba's phone. Are you getting the point? So Ishak coming to say Baba wants to pay is out of it. Are you getting the point?
Richie, you see those people, they are clueless.
I said we paid for it. We paid for forensic to be done in this case.
They are clueless and ignorant. Most of them, you see, they don't read. That's the problem. They don't research. They don't even know nothing about anything that is going on in this case. They don't understand that as that man, let me tell you, what Paparano said already. Let's say, for instance, Mama Mohbad, if Mama Mohbad was not in agreement with that barrier of Mohbad, let me tell you something. If she petitions against Mama Mohbad today, at the end of the day, it's going to be charged and it's going to land in jail. But one thing is certain, that man, whether you like it or not, that man, there's no way that man can be inclusive in the process of getting Mohbad justice anymore, because his hands are stained already. As it stands, he is gonna, whether he likes it, no matter what anybody does, unless you don't want justice to happen. For justice to happen, that man must go to jail too. The punishment of everybody will vary at the end of the day, because for him to have for him to have obstructed justice. The process of not telling the truth, knowing something. He was told what happened that day. He never told anyone. This 11 September 11 that he's talking about, he just came out talking about. These people, they know all of this. They've known these things long ago. But these people are crazy people. They are evil. It's not that he just found out. No, this man know a lot of things. This was a man, the day he got to his late son's house. See, people said it, that he asked for property. He asked for documents. And he himself confirmed it. He just confirmed that recently. And when he was talking about, the lawyers told him what was on ground, is enough to share. I've always known conversation leads to conversation. You cannot just, it doesn't make any sense for any lawyer to just walk up to you the day that you're bereaved, and the person will now say, what's on ground is enough to share, dad or pop. That makes no sense. What was the conversation that led to that? This man is a smart-ass person. He knows what to withhold, and he knows what to tell the public. And that's the game he's been playing. That man has got a lot up his sleeves. And until all of these forensics we're talking about are being carried out, there is no way anybody can say
it's not just
all of
that.
them are suspects.
It's not just that, Jack. When you look at what's been happening, the first thing, when he uses this parable or whatever, that you cannot punish your child, blah blah blah, and he quickly retract those words and come out again. If it was Adura, this is him going to TV station and all that. And on top of that, recently, Blessing was found to be part of the burial site, whatever, Anki Panky, whatever they're doing there. He came out publicly saying no. He denied it until it was proven. So all those little things, it's a red light for me. You can't actually trust his words anymore. He's a fickle-minded. He's saying things with two double-sided mouths.
Richie, do you know since when I have always had my reservation about that man was when he came out and said I was trying to talk down on his to paint his late son in a very bad manner, like he wasn't taking care of him. Then not only that, then I had serious problem. I've had serious problem with when Mohbad cried out for public help, and you who is the father of the boy, you, instead of you to pitch your tent with Mohbad and support your son, support whatever it was that this boy was crying out for, you pitch your tent with the person, your son's accuser, the person your son was accusing. You pitch your tent with him, Naira Marley, to support him, saying that, like, people should not mind, nobody should pay attention to your boy, Naira Marley was only trying to show him superiority. That is crazy. That is crazy. No matter what happens, you've got to stand by your son. Not even when what he was saying was that I will lose my life if you don't come to my aid. This person was after my life, or is after my life. That's when I knew. That's the reason why, personally, there is no way bank account forensics and
that's why I said, it has to be done. But this is somebody, even to actually acknowledge that the fact that the daughter called him, it was finding it difficult to come out with a straightforward, a simple answer, a simple question. Right? It was, so there's a lot of cover up coming from his own side too. This is, the whole thing is complex. For me, I mean, if I'm the police, I know where I stand. Every one of them, including Wumi's mom, Wumi's dad, everybody, those people that they are not even shown up, I'll
All of them.
extend my
Very lot.
investigation to them. Every one of them.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes, most especially when it comes to the money dealings.
Yes. Those are the things police. That's. I'm talking about police abroad now. Those are the things investigative people. That's what they look at. They want to see motives. They're always following motives.
Exactly.
Money. You know, money is a motive. Money is a motive. Now look at this. The behavior of Mohbad's dad and Adura after the death of Mohbad alone has made them persons of interest. The fact that they've been like, how will I put it? The fact that they came out after Mohbad's death to use the spotlight to shine. That is like takeover. It's like you've been wishing the person death. So that alone is more than enough for police to take both of them and question them, drill them to get truth out of them.
Jack, one sec. Let me just add to what you said. Maybe it's just me, but I think it's abnormal, right? When you just lost your child and your brother, and you still have the mind to enter studio to go to sing, say that is what relieves you by singing when they've never buried that person. I don't think it's normal, but we've got so many justification from that camp saying that is what he likes to do. So even though music is what he loves to do, is that why he's now singing to be abusing people? And that is what he loves to do?
Abnormal people think alike.
Listen,
all of them are abnormal. They're
Illuminati, apparently, there was a time when Adura wanted to actually sing, right? This man objected to it, that he's the one that's supposed to be singing, not the son, not Adura. I mean, for me, I couldn't phantom that. It's quite difficult to digest it. Do you get me? If your brother of the ladies want to sing, and you're the one.
That's what I'm saying, because I'm confused. And they'll say, because Adura like to express himself with music, Baba too want to express. Now, which expression can be frown, man, when they've not buried this guy? Who want to sing?
Illuminati. That was this was the same way they were trying to explain. They were trying to explain everything away for this man. Like look at when everybody were doing analysis at initial stage. Look at it. This man, they were trying to say that, he was, a bereaved father. He got to that house. He wouldn't have noticed the broken railings. He wouldn't have noticed nothing because his brain was not functioning. But his brain was functioning to ask for landed properties, to ask the lawyer for properties. Isn't this crazy? Look, all of these people supporting Baba Mohbad, they're sociopaths. They're people that should be locked up in mental.
I was gonna come there. And from my own direction, I want us to look at this now. Baba said he got there on Tuesday, late night, right? But according to the story that we heard, they had a meeting. They're supposed to have another meeting. That was when they did not call Baba Mohbad. Before go angry that I won't come home for a certain Abi. So if they bury Mohbad on Wednesday, right? And on Tuesday, they had a meeting late night. Is that not confusing? Because if they are able to have that meeting, which meeting they have on Tuesday evening, which meeting is that? And which other meeting they want to have to the point that everything now scatter in their midst? That meeting, I don't understand it, because in that midst of plenty crowd, is that where they are able to do their meeting? Abi, which meeting?
Thank you, my brother. This is why I'm saying to you that
Baba must have heard about this thing before. Baba knows about when the guy died, actually.
Thank you. This is what I'm saying. Forget about
because which meeting they won't do in between. Tuesday. And if truly say you got there Tuesday and you guys swung into action, trying to bury him, call ambulance, meeting will ever start shame when they told her that Mohbad was standing outside, she did not enter. Ibuleti meeting was inside the house.
That's why I was saying that Baba Mohbad's phone should be included as part of the forensic.
Because
where was he the night before? Richie, 2 nights before?
They not said Mohbad was outside, right? But Baba Mohbad was inside, but she does not know Baba Mohbad, so she didn't say Baba Mohbad. Now, do you even know Baba before to know that Baba was not in the house? How come Ìyá Mohbad nìkan ló wá rí tó dá mọ̀ ìyẹn on the side? But if Ìyá Mohbad could not enter because she was scared or whatever, where they can't do meeting with the lawyer to the point that nǹkan tó wà nílẹ̀ ṣe pín in between what time to what time pẹ̀lú gbogbo èrò tó wà ń bẹ̀ yẹn, they claimed too many people dey there, plenty people dey there, èrò pọ̀ kan ń bẹ̀. So ibo wa not in ṣe meeting ni àbí it was after burial, because it could be after burial sha.
Illuminati. You see, that question you ask will be probably, or this point that you raised now, will probably be the reason why Wunmi and Disevaloba were together having Falana to want to be the legal representative at some point. They were in the same camp at some point, because that meeting probably gave them some sort of agreement, brought all of them into an agreement that this is what is going to happen. This has happened. It has happened this way. Let's do this. We are going to have this done this way, this way, this way. And perhaps, you know, in the camp of greedy people, some are more greedy than the other. There are some that are even more greedy. So now, greed.
Exactly. It will forever be like that.
Exactly. Greed took over some. And then the camp scattered. So Baba Mohbad had to pull out that, look, this was not what we all agreed. This was not the agreement. So now that you guys want to do this, I've seen what you guys want to do, I'm pulling out. He pulled out. That was why. Because ask him that question. Why did you and Wunmi need Falana to represent you? In what regard? What were you doing, both of you, in Falana's chamber? So that what can happen? So that what can happen? There is no, look, I've always known, let me tell you, I've always been saying this thing, every time I've been saying it, that for Baba Mohbad to have quickly, swiftly, just like that, jump into conclusion of burial.
Yeah.
It clearly shows that
I've questioned this
something,
many times.
and he agreed with whatever he was told. And he was pleased. You have to be pleased. Look, you cannot call me like that my dog, you can't call me that my dog was dead in that manner. And I will get there knowing that my dog was not sick, even before I left my dog. And I will get there and I will even see some kind of blood. And what will you tell me? Look at what this man was, look at the game he was playing. He said, Wunmi said to him, Baba, go and, what do you call that stuff? Go and invoke the spirit of Mohbad. Look, conversation leads to conversation. What did you guys say to that extent? Or you just be walking on your own, or you just go to a place and then Wunmi will just walk up to you and say, Baba, please go and invoke the spirit of Mohbad. It doesn't make sense, but you see, because people always allow emotions to rule them. They allow emotions. Leave emotions. When that man said, I said, no, something is missing. It's missing because it's not complete. Again, when he said, lawyer told him that Baba, what was on ground is enough to be shared. I knew immediately that, look, there's something up this man's sleeve that he's trying to cover up. This man knows a lot.
It's not just that. It's not just that. When you talk about the police station visitation, right? And the first police station asking them to go to their jurisdiction police, what stopped them from not going there? Why did they flout the instruction being given to them? Let's say the first police station said you have to go to your jurisdiction, right? What's stopping them going there? These are the questions.
Do you even know what? You see, what I'm gonna where I'm gonna say that the man has got blame is the fact that he wasn't even supposed to. We immediately got to that. If he was a normal father, a normal, not a psychopathic one, immediately got to that house and saw probably broken railings, saw especially the blood that he claimed I saw, the blood. I don't care how little that blood was. He was just supposed to just either send someone or go by himself to the nearby police station and report that incident and ask them to come over, to come and investigate it, to come and arrest everyone. So, but since he didn't do that, the fact that he took, look, let me tell you something. I explained something, I can't remember, maybe 2 nights ago or yesterday. The fact that they took that body away from that jurisdiction alone and drove all the way down to another jurisdiction alone. There's a crime already. First, there was no incident report within that jurisdiction. Number 2, there was no doctor's note. Now, they now managed to get to another jurisdiction, another police station. So now, you see, at that point where they got to another police station, the police station should no longer tell them to go back again to that. They already failed from doing what they were supposed to do. So everything they were doing at that point, all that they have done was an act of illegality, criminality. So at that point, they have committed a crime already. So they were supposed to log